Oh, of course now's the time when the pings don't go off crazy in Discord. The one time I expect them, they're not there. How fascinating. I might have to move my mic around a bit. I'll have to see. Come on. There we go. Well, there's one of the pigs. There we go. Oh. There they both go. Cool. Alright, Discord. Get out of here. Okay. I feel like I'm ready to move over to another spot. Actually, I forgot. Let's do this. I do not know. Let me check. Okay, no, it's not muted. I was unsure if I had muted. Let me over here. I was unsure if I had muted the music over here. I think I had vaguely recalled that I might have muted it, and then I was unsure if I had muted it or not. So I don't know what to call the stream, as the title says, mainly because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be honest, I was gonna stream today, and well, I might have streamed yesterday, but I was gonna stream today, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I really didn't, and that's like, I was like, I'm gonna stream, I'm excited to stream, and I was like, but do I want to stream? I don't know. Do I really want to? I was like, I kind of want to stream and get back, because I haven't streamed in a while. It's been like 2 weeks. And so normally I don't just just bailing without telling people that I'm not going to be streaming. But I just like didn't stream. Like I thought maybe I'd stream for like up New Year's and like beginning of New Year, and I just didn't. I was just like, I played Xenoblade the entire time, and I like nothing happened. Everything ground to a halt because I was just playing Xenoblade the entire time. And I actually was going to I was actually gonna stream a couple times before today, just playing Xenoblade, because I finished the story, and now the only thing I have left to do are, I guess for me personally, I want to max out all the classes. I want to get all of them to 20, and I thought about just doing some streams where I would just like grind those out, because it wouldn't really be spoilers. It's like one little tiny like area, like map spoiler, and then like obviously the classes would be spoilers, but it wouldn't be like any story spoilers, because basically what I do is there's this place in the game where there are 2 elite enemies, and they're right between a landmark, so you can fight them both, and you can get like 500, 600 CP between the 2 of them, and then you can just jump off the side of a ledge that's like conveniently right next to one of them, and it respawns you back at like the start, back at the landmark, which is right next to both of them, and they both respawn, so you can just fight one of them, you turn around, you fight the other one, you jump off the ledge, you respawn, and they're both back, and you can just do that forever. It's great. It's great. So I thought about just doing that, and just talking while I was doing that, because it's something that I just like mindlessly. I press R, I press A, and then I just spam press B, and that's it. That's all you do. And I would just sit here and I'd talk about stuff. But then I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that today, and then right before I had everything set up. I hooked up my Elgato. I got my Switch all set up. I plugged in my controller. I got everything set up. I moved my monitor back, and I said to myself, Neon, wait. Before you do that, before you start the stream with this whole premise of playing Xenoblade, let's see how much you actually can do in Xenoblade before you have to start doing Ascension quests. So I loaded up my save file, and I hit the X button, and I went to classes, and I looked at my classes, and I saw on my classes that, oh, what do you know? Almost all of them are maxed. And so I would have to start doing ascension quests in order to, or not max, but all of them are capped out at level 10, so I'm gonna have to start doing ascension quests to get them up to 20. And I was like, so we're not gonna be playing Xenoblade today, because I don't want to do ascension quest on stream, because sometimes there's a bunch of prerequisites, and I just don't want to have to go through that. I wanted to have a nice chill time where all I did was just mash a button. And then I thought, well, maybe there's some other games. In my mind, I was already thinking, like, what other games could I play? What other games could I play? And I was thinking, well, I could play Smash. But do I really want to play Smash? Like, can I really play, like, not having online, can I really play Smash? Can I really... I guess, like, what I could have done is I could have tried a new World of Light save file. I could have done that. But I was thinking, what can I do? I can't fight the CPU for 2 hours. That's boring. Boring. And so I was like, well, I have 3 hopes. And I was like, but I haven't finished 3 hopes yet. And I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to play 3 hopes. Because I'm just kind of been enjoying the story, and I kind of just want to play the game. The same thing with Xenoblade. I'm actually really glad. I thought about streaming Xenoblade. I'm really glad I didn't stream Xenoblade. I think after playing Triangle Strategy, I think it's just kind of like... Summoning Files was okay, but I think especially like Triangle Strategy, I was like, streaming RPGs? I don't know about that one. Unless it's like something that like I know how long it's gonna take and something that I really like. For example, I know that Fantasy Life wouldn't take too like the story for Fantasy Life wouldn't take too long. It's everything after the story that takes forever. But I like Fantasy Life. I've played it several times now. The story's not... I'd say I've finished the story several times. So the story's not that long. You can finish the story in I think 45 minutes if you just like if you just go through all the dialogue and you just start each chapter immediately after the last chapter ends, and you don't do anything else, I'm pretty sure you can finish it in 45 minutes. Obviously not the DLC. If you include the DLC, that would take longer, because you have to be at least level 50 to finish the DLC, and you most assuredly will not be level 50 if you just blaze through the story. There's only... really like only one fight, maybe 2 fights, I would say, in the story that is like that would actually be difficult, because all the other ones are like sprinkled out at the beginning and they're not hard, or you can get hard carried by the NPCs. Some of them you can just skip, like some of the fights, which aren't even that hard to begin with, but some of them you can just straight up skip. There are dialogue options that let you just skip fights. But most of the time, you just get carried by the NPCs. I think there's only 2 that I can really think of that might be a little annoying, and that's just because of the characters that the game gives you. But no, I could play Fantasy Life over and over and over and over again. I've done more completion than just finishing the story 3 times now. I got to max level, which is 200. I maxed out all the lives, and I was on my way to maxing out all the skill levels, and then my DS decided its battery wanted to turn into like a Tide Pod. And so when that happened, for whatever reason, it like reset everything. It was weird. It like wiped all of my save data, which was really weird. It kept, like, I was still logged in with my Nintendo ID and everything like that. I had all my stuff that I'd purchased on the eShop and everything like that. But all of my save data was gone. Anything that was saved on the cartridge, like Pokemon, those were all fine. But because Fantasy Life saves your save data like on the system and not in the cartridge, I just lost all that. So I was kind of like, well, that's not great. So I restarted and I got to 200 again. And I maxed out all the classes, and I'm close to maxing out all my skills. I think the ones I have left are Carpentry, and I think one of the cooking skills. There might be like some like gathering skill or something. Like I'm sure my like sneak skill is super low. Well, actually, I don't know, but it's maybe something like wood cutting or something isn't maxed out yet. And then I started a new file, and I got to 200. Well, not 200. I'm at 154, I think. I maxed out all the classes, which I personally think is easier than getting to level 200. I think maxing out classes is very easy. The only the hardest part about that is, I would say mercenary. I would say mercenary because there are a couple. I don't think wizard has these. I think it's mainly mercenary that has these. There are some quests that you have to do, some like rank up objectives that you have to do, where you have to defeat enemies with like specific combos. The problem is it's like really hard to do them sometimes because sometimes you're too strong and you can like two-shot enemies and the combo is like 4 hits. So you have to like stand far away from them and then just like use the movement to get up close enough to hit them with the final hit. I remember the first time I did it, I did mercenary so late in the game that even equipping the weakest weapon, like the starting weapon, I was still one-shotting things. So I had to like reallocate my skill points and like take off my gear and everything, and then just like hope. But there are some ones that people say are bad. Like people don't like ones where you have to, some of them you have to like get certain skills to level 15, which people don't like. I personally don't find that bad because at this point in the game, it's been out for 8 years now. 8 years? When did Fantasy Life come out? Did it come out in 2014? It can't have been that long ago. It's at least 5 years old. It's at least 5 years old. So like pretty much everything has been solved or like found out about the game. I know Sapphire is still dabbling in some like meta like equipment builds and stuff like that, because there are some things that have changed, some things that have been learned, some things that have been recalculated, slight things, mainly linked to Wizard. I would say that's probably just because Wizard's the best. It's easily the best like combat class in the game in terms of like damage and in terms of getting to the point where you're playing the game to not play the game. Yeah, they're like the discovery of the attack plus glitch and the Serpent Wand actually being like super good because it's the only wand that can get. Is it the only? I think it's the only wand that can get special damage plus. Like no other weapon can get that. The Divine Wand has it, I think, built in as like its base effect, and then you can get skill charge rate plus 25% as a bonus effect. But the Serpent Wand is the only wand that comes with charge skill rate 150%, or I guess it's like 1.5 times. It's really weird because the game divides things into like plus 25% and times 1.5, which to me, I like why the difference? I guess like maybe like differences in how they did the DLC, but they did it. There are 2 weapons in the game that give skill rate 1.5 to my knowledge. The Dark Void, that's what it's called, and the Serpent Wand. Those are the only 2 that, to my knowledge, that give that. There might be some DLC weapon, maybe some like statue weapon that I don't remember, but either way it's not really important because you can't craft it, so it's kind of useless. But the Divine Wand, not the Divine Wand, the Serpent Wand having charge rate 1.5 and also being able to get special damage plus made it a new contender for the Boss Nuke builds. So that just gave you like an extra bonus boost of special damage. So I made one of those. I spent a little bit of time crafting weapons to try and get the right effect. But it's very easy to get skills to 15 for specific things, especially with the DLC, because there are recipes for either food or armor or items that you can make like en masse, because you can buy all of the ingredients. You don't have to like hunt for them or grind for them. You can buy all of them from the shops. You can then use them to craft the items, and you can even set it to auto mode, so it'll just make it for you and you don't have to do anything. And then you can just sell the finished products back for more money than you bought the items for. And there's no economy in the game, so you can just buy an endless amount of items. And you just buy an endless amount of items and then just have infinite grinding. Also, somebody is Pet Sophie, and I'm still upset that it doesn't tell me who. I'm still upset that when things like these happen, and if it is somebody triggering them, I'm very upset that it doesn't give me any sort of indicator. But she leveled up too, level 14, nice. I think level 20 is the next time. I think that's when she doesn't like digivolve, because she's not a Digimon. She doesn't change like a Pokemon either, but she changes colors. I think she turns black. I think it's black. I don't remember the exact order, but I think she gets a new color. It's kind of it's not really like a digivolution. What do they call that? Digivolving? I guess if they call it digivolving, it'd be called like digivolution, right? Like evolving and evolution, so it's like digivolve, digivolution. But no, she doesn't like change in any way, and so it's not really like a Pokemon evolution or digivolving. It's really not like neither one. I guess it's closer to like being a shiny Pokemon or a Furfrou, and how you could change all the colors and stuff in X and Y. But no, I just like didn't know what I was gonna do, and so I ultimately decided, what if I just didn't do anything today? And what if today I just sat here and I rambled on and on and on about how I didn't have anything to do? But I don't know. I thought briefly about playing Code Vein, and then I decided, like, Code Vein's the game, like, I want to play it, and then I go and I start playing it, and then I'm just like, I don't really want to play this. Like, I kind of want to play Elden Ring, but at the same time, I really don't want to play Elden Ring. I really don't, because I don't know. Like, it's something that I go, oh, that's interesting, but I don't really want to play it. And then I go, I can just play Code Vein instead. And then I go and I load up Code Vein, and I just don't do anything. I beat that boss in that stream a long time ago that Kawa co-opted in. Who did I bring? I think I brought Yakumo, because Yakumo is like my get out of jail free card. I just bring him and he like annihilates everything. So I'm pretty sure I just brought Yakumo, and then I just like popped all my sword buffs. I had to like relearn what my skills did, like what my what do they call them? Whatever like the blood things did. And I would just like fire weapon, blade dance, and then I would just like whacking the boss. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And then I also lost like 50,000 I don't even know what they're called. I don't even remember what they're called in haze. That's what they're called. I lost like 50,000 haze because I forgot that there were parts of the ground that just like fell out from underneath you, and I just like fell into a hole and just died, and I was like, oh well. So, and I began researching some different builds. I began looking into some Queenslayer builds. I found the stun build, which I thought looked kind of interesting. I don't have like the stuff needed to unlock it. I think I can make the weapon for it, but I don't have like the skills needed for it. So, hello Luigi. So, I switched over to it, but I think I'm going to switch back to Prometheus just because I like some of the Prometheus skills. I mean, I'm going for like a real classic build. I'm going for like a really classic Code Vein build of just one-hand sword. It's a dex strength build. I swing the sword, and I do damage. I go swing, swing, swoosh, swing, swing, swoosh, roll, swing, swing, swoosh. I don't know. I thought about like switching and doing like a ranged build or something like that, because sometimes I get the urge to be like, well, what if I didn't want to play the game? But then I think about the fact that that's not really how Code Vein works. Code Vein, in my opinion, does not lend itself very well to ranged. In the sense that, like, I don't personally, not knowing too much about Code Vein, I don't think that ranged attacks are as good. I did 110 pulls for the new Bronya Hersher. I saw her banner's up, isn't she? She's... what is she? She Ice? Or is this a different Hersher? Because she used to the Hersher of Ice, wasn't she? That's an old unit, though. Did they give her... did she become a new Hersher? Is she now the Hersher of something new? I haven't logged on in Honkai in so long. I finished the Sensei missions. I finished up my cadet trainee program with you, and then I was just like, all three of the main trio got new Hersher modes? Oh, nice. See, here's the thing. I really want to play Honkai. I really do. I really want to play Honkai. Next update is new Mei and Kiana. Ooh. Mei is free though? Ooh, I'll log in just to get my new free Mei, and then I'll have both Hersher Meis. I'll have Hersher of Thunder, and I'll have the new whatever one. She can be like the Hersher of Lightning. And they're like, oh, Lightning and Thunder. I want to play Honkai. I really do. But I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't, something about it. I really want to play it. But I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I go Stigmata? What's that? Weapons? I don't understand how the game works. Like, I don't understand how to determine what's good. I don't know what Stigmata to put on my characters, and I don't know how to build teams, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just been going, well, if I slam Hersher of Thunder and Fischl and Hersher of Reason on one team, and I just let them all go crazy, I should be able to win, right? I just go, I have Hersher of Thunder and her fancy sword, so I should be able to win. And then that's just what I do. I don't understand how anything in the game works. Hersher of Thunder, Fischl, and Eden are probably a good team. See, that's the thing. I keep looking at like the recommended team guides too, because I go, oh, recommended characters. Fischl and Eden are free to grind. Exactly. The thing is, the problem is with Honkai is I go into Honkai and they go, yeah, I want to play Honkai, and then I'm like, I need to grind. But you have her anyway, so full electric. Yeah, exactly. But I go in there and I go, yeah, I want to do things in Honkai, and then I realize I have to grind, and then I realize that I'm time-gated in my grinding, and then I just don't want to play the game anymore. Which is really weird. It's really weird. I honestly, and part of it is like, I don't want to skip the story, but at the same time, I want to like get things done, and I want to like get caught up to things. So it's this weird thing of like, I want to skip through all of the events and like just get the rewards, but at the same time I like don't want to. I don't know. I think it's mainly just that Honkai is so much more of a mobile game than I'm used to. Like, it's so much more of a mobile game with anything that I've played in a long time. Like, Fire Emblem Heroes, like, can't compare to Honkai in terms of, like, what you need to do in the game. I understand Heroes a decent bit until I decided I was just going to stop playing the game. And now I'm sure they have all sorts of dumb things now. I've heard all sorts of things. I'm still in the subreddit, so I see all the crazy new units and everything that they dole out, and I just go, wow, I'm so glad I'm not playing this game anymore. But sometimes I go, oh, but maybe I should just keep playing so I can just hoard orbs, and then when some new fancy unit comes out, I can, like, pull for them. And I played Danmachi Memoria Freeze, which was like Grindfest Central for a long time. But they like really spiked like how the game worked. Like there was like a big spike in how things worked in the and like difficulty, and I was just like, bruh. I was just like, bro, what am I supposed to do? We got units that can attack like 3 times, that can take like 3 actions per turn now instead of 1 turn at a time, and I was just like, bro, what is this? But that's also just me being lazy and being like, I want to be able to just stomp everything with my dual Argonaut. I took such a big break, I don't want to return to that. Yeah, I don't really either. I was like, I have my dual Argonaut Fina Haruhime team. I should just be able to stomp everything with that, because I was just like, I have all 3 Haruhimes. I've got all of them. I've Winter Haruhime's max limit break, max ascended, so is her winter version. Fina, original Fina, and both Argonauts I had maxed out, max limit break, max ascended. I had weapons maxed out. I had Gambler Rosaria, Gambler Riveria maxed out. I had all these characters maxed out, and at a certain point, I just like reached the point where I just wasn't doing damage. I just wasn't doing damage, and I was just like, okay, so this is where I stopped playing the game. I kind of do want to go back to it because it was a pretty fun game, and I really liked the scoring game modes, like the boss events where you got to fight a boss and you tried to like rack up a ton of damage and everything like that. And they added like the new like they added the chain attack systems with like some of the anniversary units for like 3rd anniversary, and that was really cool. But I don't know. It's the same thing with Grand Blue. Like, I tried to play Grand Blue, I tried to get back into Grand Blue, and I just go, I can't. I just can't do it. I can't. I just don't I don't understand. It's more in the sense that, like, I understand, but I don't understand enough. Like, I understand enough to confuse myself, but I don't understand enough to know what I should be doing. Or, like, where I should be progressing. Because I'm just in, like, this really weird state where I was just so overpowered at the beginning that I didn't understand what I was doing. Because I started the game and then, like, didn't play, and then I decided to pick it back up during New Year's. For one of the New Year's events where they had like a times 15 multiplier for everything. And so I just watched as like all of my characters and all of my like ranks just shot up, and I was just like, whoa, look at all the CP I'm getting. And I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Also, I started with like a bunch of maxed out Omega weapons from some event as well. And so I just had those equipped on all my characters, and I was like, I don't understand how to grind for weapons because I've already got like tons of them already. And then I pulled Grandalfon on like the first pull, and I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but everybody is talking about how overpowered he makes Earth now. And so I just ran Grandalfon for a long time. And now everyone's talking about how like, what is it, Wind? Didn't Wind get like super OP for a while? It used to be like water meta for a long time, and then it was like Earth meta with Grandalfon. I think Dark God was like a thing for a little bit. I know everyone used to like trash on Wind. That used to be like the big joke that Wind was like the worst. And then people were talking, I don't know, I don't understand Grand Blue meta. I just go, interesting. Fascinating. But I've spent 30 minutes, well, not 30 minutes, 28 minutes because the intro, talking about nothing. So I feel pretty good about how the stream's been going, you know? This is exactly why I started the stream this way. I was like, I don't know what game to play. I just not feeling any games. So instead I'm just gonna sit here and talk and turn this into my own like little mini podcast, and that's what I'll do. And eventually I'll be talking enough that I'll want to do something. But until that happens, I'll just keep talking. I thought I would also say, I didn't say anything at the time, but I think now I think I should say it. I'll just say it on stream. I caved, I gave in, and I was like, swipe, swipe, and I bought some primos to continue pulling for Sara. So, sue me, I guess. Oh no, Neon's bought more primos again. Oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like doing it just because I don't like buying primos. Just be like compared to like getting battle pass or like buying Welkin. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna figure out how much I need to get to pity, and I'm just gonna full send and go. So I did that. That is the second time I bought primos. Yeah, like in terms of buying Genesis crystals and not buying Welkin, I bought Welkin tons of times. I've bought Welkin for all 3 of the skins that they've released because it's the best way. It's the best use of your primos, or it's the best like bang for your buck to buy Welkin, and especially for the costumes because it's such a low amount. So I bought my Welkins for those, and the only other time was when I like full sense on Zhongli's 3rd rerun. No, 4th rerun. He ran, no, 3rd rerun, 4th banner, right? He ran, he was released, then he ran on the banner either before, I don't think they were doing dual banners yet, so I think he ran during the banner before Eula, because that was when they introduced Aztaha, and Zhongli was sold because Aztaha wants shields on your characters, and Eula uses him for Ascension mats. Then they reran him a second time with Ganyu. I know that for a fact, because I pulled on Ganyu and she brought me like to 80 pity or something, and then I was like, maybe I'll see if I can get Zhongli, and I did not get him. So then he reran again a couple months ago with Tighnari, and I was like, now I'm going to get him. And that was the time where I got him. It was off screen, of course. I just decided, you know what, I'm buying Genesis crystals. I bought them. I did some 10 rolls. I got him, and then I immediately got Mona on Tighnari's banner. And then, of course, then we went to Nahida, blah, 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 Yoimiya, Nahida, blah, 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 blah. All the other stuff. So I do have my C6 Sara. I got her. Ironically, I got my C2 Raiden before I got C6 Sara. So, there's that. And then I was just doing random pulls. I was just randomly doing pulls for fun. And I got C3. C3 Raiden be like. Yeah, no, I was just randomly doing pulls. Because I was like, oh, I won. I think I hit. I don't know. Did I hit pity? No, I won the 50-50. Because I went Nahida Child. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna full send on Raiden. We'll see if we get Saracons. We'll see, like, hopefully we get 2 more Saracons. Maybe we'll get Raiden. If not, we'll have guaranteed pity for whatever the next banner is. And I'll probably still roll on Raiden just to get C2. And so I got C2, and I still didn't have Sara. And I was just like, okay, it's whatever. So I kept rolling, and I got my C6 Sara. And then I was like, okay, well, now that I've won another 50-50, it's time to keep rolling to either I get Raiden, I guess, for C3, or I get like Tighnari, or I get another Gene Constellation or something. How low is the C3 Raiden? It was like at 50 pity. So it wasn't that low. It was above halfway. It was at 40 or 50, so it was pretty low. Well, It's low when you consider that hard pity is 90, but soft pity 70, so it wasn't that low. It was like okay-ish. It wasn't like it was like 10 pity. It's nothing like my alt account that got Raiden and Kazuha, both Raiden at 0 pity on the first 10 pull, and Kazuha at 0 pity on the 20th pull. I'm upset. That account upsets me. I've not logged onto it for so long. It upsets me so much. First 10 pull, Raiden. Wow. Third 10 pull, wow, Kazuha. And I was just like, no, please, game. But no, I've got C3 Raiden now. She exists. And afterwards, I was just like, well, what do I do now? What do I do now? And then I was like, I guess I patiently re-wait? I guess I patiently wait for the Yelan rerun. And lo and behold, she's getting rerun in 3.4, so I guess I'm waiting. It's time. Hu Tao has been relegated just like Child, except I have Child now. Excuse me. To the character whose banner I look at and I go, aha! Maybe now I'll pull for Hu Tao, and then I end up not pulling for her. It's happened to both Child and Hu Tao. Characters, I look at them both and I go, maybe I'll pull on your banners for you. Maybe I'll try and get you. And then I just go, well, no, I guess I won't. Should I load up Genshin? Should I load Genshin? I'm gonna load Genshin. I didn't even start Genshin. I don't even have anything running. I logged into Tower Fantasy too, and I played for like 5 minutes and then I quit the game. That's another game I want to play, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I don't know. I thought about playing Zenki too, but then I was like, I don't have the energy to play. I can't deal with Zenki right now. I was like, we're in the underground mall. I do not have the energy for Zenki, so I guess I'll just sit here. Oh, so I put out my super bad, like super scuffed Soba. Oh, it's not. These aren't synced, are they? Apple, why do you do this to me? That's alright, I'll say it. I use Apple devices. Oh, they finally did it. Okay. I use Apple devices. I'll say it. Obviously. I'm using my phone as a webcam. The tracking is great. It really is. Let me mute my mic, because I don't want to plug in like a third set of... Well, not like a third set, but I don't want to plug in a set of earbuds and have my headset hooked up to do two different things and then also have earbuds on. So I'm just going to mute my mic while I play this through my speakers. Hello, Toast. It is I'm here. I've started responding to you and then I was like, I'm muted. Hold on. I need to unmute myself. I'm gonna mute myself again real quick because I'm listening to things and I don't want to plug in another set of earbuds. So I'm just playing them through speakers and I don't want my mic to pick them up. Okay, I think... Well, I lost it again. So, wait, hold on. Okay, I found it. So you know how I like put out the really bad like Soba ni Ite thing, and I was like, wow, this is so bad. It's like, imagine like trying to sing a song and not being able to sing it after like doing it on stream. You can't hear Genshin, but I have Genshin going. But not being able to sing it, even though like you literally posted a TikTok like 2 days ago where you sang it and you sounded great. Yeah, love that, right? Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing? Genshin. Why is my mic so good? It's because I got good. It's because I got good and I just bought a mic. I was like, you know what? It's time. I got good and just decided to buy a mic. That's exactly what that is. Oh, Raiden's like kind of quiet. Okay, so the game, I'm sure. Hold on, let me switch over so you can actually see what I'm looking at. What mic I got? Where is it? Hold on. Let me. I put the stuff. The owner's not the owner's manual. The setup manual. Okay, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is what it's called. Okay, user's guide, not helpful. Where did I put the box? Need that Wind Tracer on the Fontaine maps. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong mic. I bumped my old mic with my new mic. Nope, that's my Elgato box.
It's constant over the centuries.
Where did it go?
But human life is like the dew at dawn.
The hunt for
or a bubble
Neon's mic.
rising through water. Transitory.
Okay, well, this says it's a Fifine T669. I don't think that's what it was called, but that's what it says on the user's guide. So, if it's wrong, oh well. And then also I'm using the the voice enhancer filter on VoiceMod. And I have it set to 0, noise reduction, I have bass set to 2, middle set to -2, treble set to 10, pitch set to 50, which is just neutral, and voice volume set to 1, because VoiceMod's like super loud. So I have it set to like the absolute minimum volume that it will let me without like just muting my output. And then also I just like put my mic sensitivity on like the minimum it would need to pick up my mic and not pick up fans. You searched up 55T96 and found a lamp. Oh no. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up and see if that is the mic I got. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is the mic I got. I thought I had a different mic. Let me. Let me find the Amazon link. Sure. You know what? Yeah. Okay, no, this is way too long. That's too long of a link. I don't need... It's like... Bing! Link code! Referral! Okay, you know what? That's too long. That's too long. I'm not pasting that into chat. Twitch just told me that I had to make sure to check my own chat rules before I chatted. I can't believe this. Excuse me? What is this? What is this behind me? Excuse me? What was that? That big white box? Excuse me? Hello? If I click on Genshin, will it capture? It's not capturing. It's not capturing Genshin. Why isn't it capturing Genshin? There's Genshin. Okay. Why isn't it capturing Genshin? Genshin, no! What have you done to me? Ah! Ah! What's going on now? See? And this is what I get. This is the real reason why I haven't been streaming.
The the world
Hello?
remains constant over the centuries,
There I am.
but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Genshin?
Transitory.
Hello? What is happening? Okay. I guess I'm doing this. Okay, so I wanted to window capture because I have filters on my Genshin right now, and I was hoping that OBS would be kind enough to let me show them to you. However, OBS does not capture filters because I use game capture because I am not a fool. No offense to anybody who uses window capture or display capture. But I am not a fool who uses window capture or display capture because, one, why would you ever use display capture? Unless you're using like a dual PC setup, I guess, maybe. That's a legitimate case. But why would you ever use window capture if you're capturing a game? It literally does nothing but use more of your CPU. Or, in my case, it lets you show off your cool NVIDIA shaders. But, seeing as how OBS just doesn't let me do that, I guess I don't have a problem. Anyway, I've started up Genshin to show off my cool shaders, and now I don't even have them on, and Genshin's lagging. So I don't even know why I've done this. Do I? No, I don't. Isn't that right, A? Yes, of course. But I do know that I have this pulled up on my mic, which I'm sure is going to sound amazing. This was a recording I did, I think with the headset mic, of Soba ni Ite, because I was like, imagine singing a song and it sounding bad after you just sang it and it sounded good. So then I did this and I proved. Let's prove myself wrong right now. Or right. Laughing with you after our class ends. Without a care, it sounds so like canny. As I walk a step in time with you. This sounds really weird. Because it went through like it's going through like a mic, through a speaker into another mic, into like another speaker. Oops, I'm not going to pay for you. I'm blowing out the mic. I wasn't even blowing out the mic, that's the best part about that. But no, I was just like, wow, look at this amazing, like, is Genshin lagging? I need to see. Genshin's lagging on my screen. I need to know if it's lagging in the game, like on stream, because my game is acting up. Yep, it is. Genshin, why do you do this to me? You know what? That's it. I'm closing Discord. I don't use it during streams anyway. Still doing that. Still doing that. It's still doing that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Genshin, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Also, I want to test something. This broke. I want to see if this has been fixed yet. Is this fixed? 5 points! It still doesn't work. It's still broken. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just gonna close this. Genshin, do you want to actually work now? No. You're still lagging. But it's better than before. But no, anyway, I spent this morning too. I'd play them, but I don't think those recordings have synced yet. So they're stuck on my phone, which I'm currently using, so I can't really play them. But I went about to prove to myself the points of sometimes when I try to be good at singing, I sound bad, and sometimes when I don't try to be good at singing, I sound better, in my opinion at least. And so that's what I tried to prove with those recordings. Specifically, Soba ni Ite, and how the song is too high, just a little bit too high. But personally, I think it sounded better when I sang it when it was too high versus when I sang it in something that sounded comfortable for me. I would say. Compare the TikTok to the uploaded video. One of them, I think, sounds much better than the other. But What are you gonna do? I also... Stuck in my head. I can't... Occasionally, if I'm not paying attention, the last two verses, or the last two lines of the first verse, instead of doing, hey, sounds good, I want some ice cream then, I'm not going to pay for you, yeah, I know that. If I'm not paying attention, I'll just, like, autopilot and go, ちょっとコンビニでも夜、いいよアイス食べたいな。おごったりしないから。分かってるって。Doom doom. But no, but what I set out to do this morning was I was like, you know what sounds really good? Spirits of the Sea. I don't even know why I launched Genshin. I'm not going to be doing anything. But I was like, you know what sounds really good? Spirits of the Sea. And so I'm going to pull up Spirits of the Sea on a separate thing. And it's probably going to sound really bad. I'm going to take one ear off my headset. Excuse me. But this morning I thought it sounded pretty good. And then it steadily got worse the more I did it, which I think is pretty fair. I think that's a pretty fair thing, you know, if you just keep singing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you reach a point where after your voice is warmed up, you get to the point where you've just sang for too much and you need to take a break. But I guess the difference is I really like full sent on like splitting the music. I didn't try and like go halvesies and just end up sounding strangled like I normally do. I just decided to full send. Maybe, should I pull it up on here? You can't hear it. You won't be able to hear it because I don't have it on this. Yeah, I'll just pull it up on here. And I'll watch as the stream dies in front of my eyes. I'll just watch as the stream starts dying and spazzing out and hope that things don't go so poorly. And I'm gonna crank this down. It's gonna be really quiet. That's the point. Don't do this to me, OBS. Such a common sort of scene, but is that loud? I can't tell. Empty, softly cradled by the breeze, the summertime sees a chair ever lonely. I don't think it's that loud, but I've been wrong every time I've tried to do this before. Every time I've thought I had it at a good volume, it ended up being way too loud, so I'm just gonna lower it even more. Because every single time I've done this and thought, oh, that's like a nice volume, that's not too loud, it's been too loud. I would say negative 30 decibels is enough, right? Right? Now for the real, like, what am I even doing on this stream, part of the stream? Does OBS like it when I do this? OBS is fine when I... Oh... OBS seems fine when I do this. I will just... yeah. I'm just gonna hope and pray that OBS doesn't decide to, like, kill me. Kill the stream. Yeah. We're almost an hour in. An hour in of nothing. Let's go. Such a common sort of scene, but yet it's only me, forgotten and empty. Ugh. Softly cradled by the breeze, the summertime sees a chair ever lonely. I'm not doing this yet. Good, okay. The night I'll leave behind just one light, for the door is open and the creaking hinges calling. Ugh. What will I say upon the day we meet again? I just hope I won't forget. My friend. In the dance of the stars above, you were shining brightly, and I'll never forget or erase the scene. For I never could put to words such a precious feeling, all the joys in our life that the summer brings. So far from our minds, but there, ever bright, voice crack, I called mine. And then we had to sit through a little instrumental interlude. Do 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 do. On a seething summer night, the trees in the sky are saying their goodbyes. Well, as the music peters out, the petals fall down, so far from my heart now. But through the night we left behind, there's a light and a distant laugh around, and your face is reddened from the sound now. Continue fast along the path you wander, as every whisper pleads to not look back. I'm still kind of upset that the throwing system thing broke. I'm gonna have to see what's causing that. Maybe I'll have to relink it. I'll double check everything's like synced up the right way too after the stream. Ugh. Runny nose, no. If the break from my arms, it seems, sets a light in your heart, call in joy that at last now your world can start. For I never could put to words such a precious feeling, they all fade in the light that the summer brings. In the dance of the stars above, you were shining brightly, and I can't hear my voice starting to go away. For I never could put to words such a precious feeling. I really need to take a drink of water. So far from our minds, but there, ever bright, this ghost I called mine. All that's ahead, the sand will amend. Ugh, it's too high. I pray we'll meet again. But no, this was just like, I decided, what if I just full sense? What if I just full sense on the switching constantly between the da 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 da. Oh, won't you stay with me? And then I immediately followed up with Dawn and Firefly, and it did not sound as good as I thought it did. I listened back to the recording. I need to drink water though, and maybe clear out my nose. Ugh. Ugh. Did I do Scaramouche yet? So yeah, so here's the thing. If I go back to Genshin, I wasn't planning on doing it. But like, I was trying to do a like commission, like a request, and it just like auto-activated the quest. So I was like, and then I like was like, finally, I'm out of it. So I decided, hey, it's time. And so then I got out of it and I tried to continue going to my request. And then it activated again and I got sucked into another cutscene. So I was like, fine, I'll just do it myself then. And I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if this is, excuse me, I don't know if this is, like, yeah. So they do it in reverse. So I named him, and if you saw any of my tweets or if you're in the Discord, you would see that I finished the quest and I was able to name him Henry Dillmond. I was trying to do Dillmond with 2 L's. The problem with that is that the Unicode space pushed me over the They need a only a friend can request to join option. That would be nice. I guess you could have, well, I guess it's just like getting rid of notifications. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I tried using, I wanted a Unicode space so I could put a space in the name because, like, they do spaces for other characters and then they're like, we can't do spaces for Scaramouche. Like, we can't do that. We can use spaces for, like, all the other Inazuma characters, but we can't do them for Scaramouche. And I was just like, bruh. So I went and I Unicoded it up and I got Henry Dillmond, but I had to get rid of the second L, so the Dill really isn't as apparent as it might be. But he is now Henry Dillmond. I don't know who this is. The friend thing. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. Are you the person? I doubt they're watching. There's no way they're watching. How long till wind race tomorrow? Or New Race rerun? Is it tomorrow? They probably have no idea that I'm streaming. This might be the person that I met in the bottle event. I've been sending out like real nonsense New Year's wishes in the bottle thing in the Hoyo Lab app. I've just been like doing a bunch of dumb like song parody things that I thought of, and then I've just been posting like just putting in random like copy pasta stuff. And so I got one that said, "Hey, can we be? Do you want to be friends? Post your UID." And so I sent them my UID. So this might be that person. Not that I've sent any of the requests, unless they've added me. I certainly didn't add them, I don't believe. And I haven't gotten any new friend requests. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's somebody else already in my friends list. I just don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry, people in my friends list. I don't know who you are. I don't remember. I remember some of you, but not all of them. Anyway, I guess the only reason I loaded up Genshin was just so I could go, aha, look at my C3 Raiden, aren't I so cool? And then I was like, that's it, I'm done. 2 days. We'll keep waiting. Actually, I think I already did these. Oh no, I haven't. Okay. I've been kind of farming for Yelan a little bit. I've been finding out that I have no artifacts for her, so she's gonna be super scuffed. I've also been finding out I have no weapons for her, because I only have one Favonius Warbow. I have never gotten another Favonius Warbow. I only have the one that we got for free from the quest. I have never pulled one on any of the banners. So I'm stuck at R1. Meanwhile, I've got all these Favonius Greatswords. I got 6 of them, and I have these 8 Favonius Codices, and I have my bells. And my Lion's Roar and my Dragon's Bane, that's not Lion's Roar, my Lion's Roars and my Dragon's Banes and my Rain Slashers. But no, Favonius weapons, what are those? How long to break this no request option and force my way in? I'll be honest, I would normally set it to join your quest, and I would play with you, Luigi, but Genshin has just had it out for me recently, and I just don't want to mess with anything. It's working right now, and I don't want to mess with anything. I don't know if co-op has had any effect on how well the game has run on stream before, but I'm not lagging, and I don't want to mess with it at all. What even is this? What even is this? Which one is this? Is this plug and play? It is plug and play. I probably don't need an actual team then if it's plug and play. Oh, also Kuki is friendship 10, but I'm sticking her on the team because she's like not useless, so she's still on the team. And Heizo also hit 10 a while ago. Not a while ago, like 2 days ago. So he's off the team as well. Surprisingly, Kuki has gotten to 10. Both Heizo and Kuki have gotten to 10 faster than Child and Nahida, which I actively use in like my commissions and also like in domains. I clear domains with Child, which I thought it was very interesting that
you can run, but you can't. Tidal wave.
He wasn't friendship 10 yet. He's only at 8 if I remember correctly.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, I got interrupted. How rude.
Out of my way! Dissipate!
There we go. Also, I'm on English because I don't know why. Because I changed it at one point and I just never changed it back. Every time I mention Windtrace so far, I go AFK and miss what you say. How was the Windtrace for you? Did you have fun with the new stuff? I thought it was good. I like that you could select the maps. I like that. I don't know if you could do that in previous Windtraces and I just ignored it, but I like that you could select maps that you wanted to play. And so I ended up just only queuing in Dawn Winery, playing as Kaya or D-Luke or Diona, and then just like trying to roleplay my way into either having the hunters not capture me, or just like letting all of the rebels win because it's funny. 100 crystal flies earned, be like, yeah, that's the other thing. I stole a bunch of crystal flies. I did it. I'll admit it. I'm down to 137 though, because it was around that time where I just like didn't want to play Genshin, so I would just log in, condense all my res, and then log out. So I've been down. I was at like 200 before. And I hit AR60 also off screen, which was kind of sad. But I now have no Mora problems. I found out that the real benefit to hitting AR60 isn't the 150 Primo Gems you get from Catherine, or the 3 Fates that you get from Catherine. Although, I will say, with those 3 Fates that I got from Catherine, I was lucky enough to get Tignari, Xinyan, and Shengling. So, in 3 pulls, I got a 5-star and 2 4-stars, which was pretty pog.
Seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
But I would say the real benefit to AR60 is the fact that all of your adventure experience gets turned into Mora, so you basically never need Mora for anything.
Hey! Our bond is strong!
Riptide! Ha! Ja! No touch! Ja! Ja! Ja!
See, not linked?
Ja!
This is the other reason why I keep Kuki in the party, because she just does things. She, like, is actually useful. It's the other reason why I have her in the party. She actively is useful. Because she's leveled. She helps me. She heals me more than Dory, and also applies Electro in a consistent fashion. But that's also because I have her on Tokubo, and also because I have her on 4-piece Tenacity, and she has 740 EM. So... she is actually useful because, wow, surprise, surprise, I actually have gear on her. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that putting gear on your characters would make them stronger? Who would have thought that leveling up your characters and putting gear on them would make them stronger? I don't know why I have half my headphones off either. Oh, yeah. Because I was going to... I don't know how I got started doing Genshin comms, but I was going to go find Soba ni Ite so I can prove... Oh, I missed it again. This one always confuses me. I can prove my point about being only good at singing when I'm, like, not trying to. Like, only being able to be good at singing when I'm in a situation where the audio will not be useful to upload as a separate cover or use in any sort of actual production aside from putting it on TikTok. That's what I was going to prove. And I would say that I proved that point pretty well. Do I have to get all these? I don't remember. I don't know. Is this one of the ones where you have to get them all? I hope it's not. Why did it send me all the... Why did it send me all the way up there? No, it's not. Okay. Is that my comms? It is. Kimi ga soba ni ite do 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 do. Oh wait, I was gonna do. No, I'm still gonna do Soba. 二人一緒に笑っちゃうの私がきっとだだだだなれない Right? I can't full for a while now. Are you waiting for a new Archon? Is it because you don't want Zhao or Al-Haytham or Hu Tao or
Add Astra
Yelan because you
Aberfrost.
don't want the first two
Welcome
and you
to
are
the Adventurers
6950
Guild.
guaranteed? Ah. Is it because you were like Hu Tao and Raiden? Hu Tao and Raiden? Hu Tao and Yelan? Here we go! Laughing with you after our class ends.
Thank you for
Without a care, my hair blows in the breeze. As we walk, I step in time with you. I can feel clog inside my throat. Ugh. Hey, do you wanna go get some food? Sounds good, I want some ice cream then. I'm not going to pay for you. Got catching and kept going. And now I'm at 6950. So Scaramouche went all in for Goro and Farazan. Aha. Aha. And now you're like, well, what am I gonna do? Pull on Raiden with C6? You're always standing on my left. And I'm always standing on your
Don't
right.
keep me waiting.
If it's ever the other way around, we say, huh? Aren't you on that side? What? That doesn't sound right. The two of us, we became like this. Much more than just being friends, and more than being lovers. Even so, sometimes there's days that we fight. Might pull on El thumb. Not sure yet, or safe or Fontaine or Confor. Not the sort of Vende. Ienakute Hitori and Kayete. That's not the words. And dive into my bed, depressed about it all. I didn't switch when I pressed the button. Both our messages show is red. I'm sorry about earlier. We laughed together. How love I could never forget it to my best words. What if there was something? Oh, I bet that she'll be really jealous of me. Yeah, as if. Stay here right by my side. I got super confused trying to do that. Elon cons are def trying to bait me though. What do you have right? She's C0. C1 might be worth it. I personally probably would only go for C1. I'm gonna pull for her, but... The kind of person that I'd really be into. And the kind of person that you would like. Really, they're nothing, well, nothing alike. We just can't understand each other's type. But I guess that way we won't have to fight over them. She's not critting. You always joking about that. Yeah, it was always the best. And each other knocked them all. What? But those days of mine that I'm missing you are like miso soup. None of the tofu you'd probably be alike. Well, what are you even talking about right now? Staring straight faced at you as I ignore chat. C0, yeah, then maybe try to get C1. Te hutari isho ni wara shiga hita. Other than when the girl of my dream shows up. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh, I bet that she'll be really jealous of me. Yeah, as if I repeated it because I got the first one switch around. Let's laugh together. I love the time for years and years from now, just like this moment. It's okay if we never said it in stone. But then Chao come well, Daioju Basa. What? Anyway, not the best. All our cons are so good. If you have C1 though, C5, C6 baits 2, C6, C5, what is that? C5. The only thing that I would say, C1 is the extra charge, right? Is that the devil charge on her skill? Is there a way you can check that? I don't think there is, right? Can you? Aha. Yeah. C1 is the additional charge. The only thing about like C2 is that I know it messes up with it can mess up with some Dendro teams. Like it can trip them up just because you have more Hydro. Which I don't think would be a problem for either one of us, because I think that's mainly for Sinnoh Quick Bloom and maybe Kachin Quick Bloom. But I don't, and like Riding Quick Bloom if that's even a thing. But I don't think either one of us do that. So C1 is charged, C2 is increased damage and gives her more application, C4 is HP buff, C6 is best damage in the game. All of your attacks will be breakthrough special barbs. Yeah. You're just spamming, just like left mouse. What is C4? Oh. That's interesting. I might see I might shoot. I'm gonna pull for her just because I want more Hydro. But I might see about C1. I'm gonna shoot for C1 just because value cons. And C5 and C3 are talent upgrades like everyone else. Yeah. I might pull for her, if only just to have like 2 off-field Hydro appliers, just to have like 2 Xingqius. And I know that there are like specific, because of like Xingqiu's Hydro application, I know there are times there are like things where like he's better than her, and obviously both are really good. And the whole thing about like sometimes C2 she provides too much Hydro and you don't want that. But realistically, I really want her just so I could do like Rational or like some national variant on one team, and then also run like Hyper Bloom Eula, because Hyper Bloom Eula slaps, and it's just like I'm doing damage. And also, if I really wanted to, I could just run double Hydro Yanfei, because man oh man, does she dish out Pyro like constantly. And if I could just have 2 Hydro appliers, just like soaking everything, just to vape everything. Can C6 Hydro Archon beat C6 Yelan? How correct does the Hydro Archon have to be, though? That's an interesting one I saw on the subreddit about, like, what would the Hydro Archon even do? What would they even do? Like, would they heal? And be a better healer than Kokomi somehow? Would they apply Hydro and be better than Yelan and Xingqiu? Would they be DPS? Would they be like the true Hydro DPS? And not like a Vapor or an Enabler like Ayato. I almost said Ayato. Ayato and Child? Would they be a Bloom person like Nilou? Would they be a super ultra damage buffer like Mona? If she's a healer, I'm gonna go C0 and just wait for Yelan to rerun and use all of my pulls saved. I don't even know what they could do for her. I know I saw a thing about maybe making her a Hydro Shielder. And making her like a super cracked Hydro Shielder. And people were like, but what about Zhongli? Too overpowered. How do you make someone with a better shield than him and not be completely broken? And I was thinking, well, what if, I mean, obviously with you, like, what if it was a permanent wet status? Like, what if Hydro Archon gave you a super shield? And it was like maybe like a super shield and then like healing, like shield, like Hydro Diona, but better. But the downside was you had permanent wet, so you would constantly get vaporized and electrocharged and bloomed and frozen. If she's another Hydro healer, I'm gonna go, bruh. What do you mean? What do you mean? We only have 2 Hydro healers in the entire game. We only have Barbara and Kokomi. Kokopium. Where is she? And Kokomi. And if you count Xingqiu's Ascension 4, and if you count Prototype Amber Mona, and if you count that one 3-star bow Tartaglia, and if you count Vampire Ayato. Mona with the healing book, Copium, be like, I did that. Sometimes I do that. It's nice. It's nice. Prototype Amber is nice. It's just a nice weapon to have. Like, I have an R5 one just for like maximum Kokomi support abilities, and it is just nice to like slap on somebody sometime. Sometimes when I ran Shield Faye, I would put Prototype Amber onto her instead of Thrilling Tales, and I would just be like, Ian Faye, time to heal and give energy back. I know I ran Prototype Amber on Nahida for a little bit, just when I needed healing, and I didn't want to bring a healer. I was just like, I'll just sacrifice some EM for healing. I ran Prototype Amber Lisa too in Abyss for a while as well. Just as like a burst bot. Because that's all she is, she's a burst bot. She's like a noblesse bot, so Prototype Amber makes perfect sense. I don't even have Mona. That's right, you don't. She's still the only standard that you don't have. Do you have Tignari? Is she the only one you don't have? I know I was gonna do something with Kaching too. I know I went in here to oh, yeah. Black Sword turns everybody into a vampire. My favorite, I think my favorite meme build. Ignore sacrificial on him. It's on him for drip purposes. I think one of my favorite builds is if I just steal all of Ayaka's artifacts real quick. I think one of my favorite builds I've done in this game, not all of them. Well, where's her cup? She uses this one, right? How's that compare? You know what, I'm just gonna take Ayaka's artifacts just to make it easy. I'm not gonna switch goblets and stuff. Just taking all of Ayaka's artifacts just makes it easy to change them later. I don't have to worry about like, oh, Ganyu has this and... Yeah. Actually, you know what? I will take this because it gives him crit rate. This is one of my favorite builds. This is one of my favorite builds. Freeze Kaya with the Black Sword, with Cold-Blooded Strike, and with, where is it? Doesn't he have one of these? Oh no, it is just his Ascension 4. But no, just with Cold-Blooded Strike and Black Sword, it's one of my favorite meme builds to run. I have a C1 Tignari, somehow from standard and Nahida pulls when getting a C6 Tignari before 1 Mona is possible. RIP. But no, this is one of my favorite, Time
for some training?
Meme builds. What's something good that we can bring this to fight against? It'd be nice against Rift Hounds, maybe. Oh, there is a Rift. That is a thing. I was gonna say, is there a Rift Hound? Is there a place where I can fight a lot of Rift Hounds? There are. It's called Slumbering Court. This forsaken place. I probably want to bring Kokomi too, but that kind of defeats the purpose in my mind. It won't let me show off the power of Vampire Kaya as everybody else around him dies to corrosion. It's really annoying that they put the Wolf Lord in the Abyss. Mainly just because characters that like work well against Wolf Lord don't really work well against the next chamber. That's just the annoying part. Like the Rift Hounds and the Wolf Lords being like back to back is just super annoying.
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Of course, I kind of have to take damage to show off the vampire-ness, but...
Dodge this. Spirit blade. Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this. Swift and merciful. Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your...
Cool it.
See? Look at that. It's annoying for everyone, but I go, it's Noelling time, and Noel all over the wolves. Yeah, it is annoying. And that's exactly what I do. We're the same. We did pretty much the same thing for this Abyss, for like the last floor. I just was like, alright, I'll use my Zhongli with a level 1 Favonius Lance. And I just go, it's Noelling time. She says it's cleaning time, and she cleans all the enemies. She goes, it's sweeping time, and then she says, and then everyone goes, hashtag Noel sweep. Dumb jokes. I kind of want to grind new artifacts for Noelle. I kind of want to get, one, I want to get her ER up. And two, I want to get her a little bit more crit rate. The 58 just not, it's not doing it for me. But she just chronically can't get crit rate. She just can't do it. It's not possible. No way you used the level 1 lance too. I did. I used the lance because it didn't actually, I don't think it really helped that much, but I brought it because memes. And it's really because I only have 2 Favonius Lances. One of them is R3 and level 70, which always goes on Yunjin when I do Geo. And I only have this level 1 lance left, so I guess it goes on Zhongli, because I'm certainly not using him for his shield. So who cares about Black Tassel? I'm not using him for his shield. And I'm not using him for his burst either, so who cares about the catch? I don't know, it's great, it's great. I loved seeing like 70k shield bursts on Noelle, like her shield would pop and it would just be like 70, and everything would just like die. Noelle's great, I love Noelle. She's so fun. She's actually so much fun that I've begun running her on Favonius just so I can use her in the overworld, just to like tank my stats. Yunjin uses the level 91, so I use a level 1 on Zhongli. But yeah. I just had so much fun using Noelle that what I do is I just bring her, and in Overworld I take out Zhongli and I swap him with Ningguang, and I put her on Favonius Codex, and I just run 4 Favonius weapons, and I just run Noelle on Favonius, so she has like a, baby, she has like, trial character stats, and that's how I get around the fact that energy is non-existent in the overworld. How cursed would it be if I use my Raiden with Exile on my Noelle team? Can you imagine? Do you like my Scarlet Sands Raiden? It's what she gets stuck with every time I switch Xiangling to the catch. And then I go, oh right, Scarlet Sands. Oh, I also changed my, let me switch this back. I changed my Raiden build a little bit. So we used to be 38 167. I changed it instead to be 56 140, and I have 254 ER now. So I have 34 more ER than I did last time. I swapped her for a crit rate, crit damage circlet instead of a crit damage, crit rate circlet. And then I changed her feather from this crit rate 1 to a crit damage 1. And then that was it. I tested running her on an attack Sans, the other ER Sans, this attack Sans, this attack, not that one, this attack Sans, and then you're switching between using an attack goblet and a electro damage bonus goblet. And I found that I get a little bit more damage, I think, out of attack Sans and electro damage goblet, but it's only like 2000 damage, so I don't care. Running ER Sans and attack goblet makes it easier for me to manage energy, and I don't really lose a significant amount of damage, so I just do that instead. But anyway, that's Vampire Kaya. If I were to show maybe a clearer sense of how Vampire Kaya works, I'm just gonna have to sit here and start losing HP. And he just goes, this is fine. This is fine. And then there are some Metachurls over here, aren't there? Behold! 800 health. Wow, 200 health each. 800 health. 200 health. 800 health. 200 health each. 800 health.
Oh, so sorry.
Wow, 200 health. 800 health. 200 health. 800 health. Look at him healing. I'm taking more damage than I am healing, fighting these Blazing Axe Metachuros. But look at the health.
Cool it.
Vampire Kaya. The most sustainable Genshin character.
This moment will be frozen in time. What's the hurry? Freeze.
And now I end up with less health than I started with. Isn't that amazing? But no, it's really funny. It's really funny. I like the healing. It's funny. Also, it helps that all the other two characters in this team normally, Kaya and Xingqiu, not Kaya, Kazuha and Xingqiu are kind of correct. So it kind of makes up for the fact that Kaya isn't the best character. At least in terms of freeze. They really are the BTS replacement. I think, isn't that, if you scroll back enough streams that aren't public on the archive channel, I'm sure you'll find the stream where I put this team together and I call them the BTS replacement, which is why Team 2 is now BTS replacement. I changed some other teams. Team 3 is still Team 3. Ganyuk is still Ganyuk. Disney Channel is still Disney Channel. Gogi and Han, or whatever, is still Geo. Team Standing By is still... Well, Team Standing By used to be Hyper Bloom. Team Standing By is now the Nilo Prep team. This is what it... The team name was too long for me to type it in, so I had to cut it off short. They all have fish weapons. This is what a fish does. Then the Kaching team is still Kachao. And then Zetai Ryoiki is still Zetai Ryoiki. Surprise, surprise. And the team is still the team. But BTS replacement's been chillin'. It's been cycling through many different iterations. They're still trying to find the BTS replacement. Nobody can really settle on what it's supposed to be. I got this guy now.
I'll lead the way.
I got this dude. He's still here. I got him. So now I don't have to look for those mushrooms for Kale anymore. Also, I don't have to look for them because I'm not building her anymore. Ha, got him. Yeah. I don't know. I've been having some fun just like using other teams that I don't normally use in Genshin. I kind of want to build DPS Barbara too. Or really just like having a second clam set. I kind of want to grind. It's one of those things where I kind of want to grind for new Noelle artifacts and maybe some more Kokomi artifacts. But at the same time, I really can't justify doing it because they're working perfectly fine. So, like, I don't know what I would even do. I know people are talking about like the damage differences between running Kokomi on different sets and Bloom teams and all that stuff like that. Running her on Deepwoods, running her on Gilded Dreams, or the new set that they put out for Nilo, or running her on just like having 3 EM main stat Ocean Hued Clam, which, I mean, it's not something that really affects me, so I don't really bother with it. But I don't know. What team should I put together? You know what? Let's just put this team back. It's a fun team.
All right, let's head off.
It's a fun team. It's great for the overworld. Oh. Low Nichols. Let me level with you real quick. It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's supposed to work, but it stopped working. And I tried to get it to work this stream, and it still didn't work, so I just closed the program. I don't know why it doesn't work, but it lets people redeem it and then it doesn't trigger. I don't... It's a real bro moment, isn't it? I really should just like remove it real quick, and I really should just remove it and put in the voice mod changer again so people can just change my voice filter, because I really think that's more entertaining and I know that that works. Like, it's one thing to throw things at my face, but what if in the middle of while I was talking, somebody decided that they wanted to
change my voice filter, and all of a sudden my mic changed to something else, and nobody knew what was happening, and I didn't understand what was happening either, because I don't pay attention to my alerts, and just randomly throughout the stream, my voice was just
start changing to random different things, and I'm just going to keep talking and changing to different voice filters so I can show you what it could be like and what people are missing out. And when I'm having people miss out by not having them on it, and it's really funny, and it really is, but I don't know,
Does it get kind of old? I think it does. So anyway, I think I'm just going to go back to the original filter and stop talking now.
Please bring that back. I think I will. I think I will.
Come on, let's get moving.
It was really more of the
We're not
fact
frozen
that
in place after all.
Twitch was like, you can only have 3 panels and 3 sidebar configurations. So if you want to add some of these new things, you have to get rid of some of the old ones. And I was like, oh. So I'm probably going to I'm going to remove crowd control, because I'm not going to be doing crowd control for a while. And I'll just re-enable that one whenever I need to do crowd control. But yeah, that's the story behind that. Why are you running Kaya? I'm running Kaya because I'm using my meme Kaya build. It's my vampire Kaya. He runs Black Sword and he uses his Ascension 4 passive, or his Ascension 1. It's not even his Ascension 4, it's his Essential 1. To just run a freeze team where he just goes, oh no, my health, and he just heals. He heals on damage.
No, my sword.
And everyone just goes, wow, Kaya, how do you do that? And he just goes, I'm special. I can heal. And his health just... He just heals. That's why. Also, Overworld and... This isn't a Genshin stream. If you notice, I think the category still says just chatting. This is not a Genshin stream. I'm just playing Genshin right now. My Kaya is probably level 10. My Kaya was level 40 for a long time. And then... maybe a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what? I want to use a freeze team. And the only cryo characters I had were Kaya, Chongyun, Eula, Chi-Chi, and Diona. Right? Yeah. And I was like, well... I was like, oh, no, wait, that's not true. I also had Rosaria. I was like, I guess I need to build my Kaya to use freeze. And so I built him to use freeze. And then, the funniest thing, I never actually ended up using him. So he's level 80. And I have a Blizzard Strayer set for him. He's 31, 192. And I leveled up some of his talents. And I have one of his constellations. But I never use him. He just is level 80 and just sits in my party. And doesn't do anything. He sits in my character list and I don't ever use him. That's a lot of characters. It's a lot of characters. I don't know. I got bored at one point. I'm dying inside because I watched 1,000 Resin on Emblem for Shogun and didn't get a good ER piece. Oh no. Oh, I know that pain. I know that pain. I basically exclusively run Emblem and Pale Flame because Eula and Raiden, and so I basically never grind anything else. I did some Blizzard Strayer runs for Ganyu and Ayaka, and I've done Viridescent runs, which are awful. They're awful. But no, almost all of my resin goes into Pale Flame and Emblem, and I know the pain of just not getting artifacts. Of just like not having artifacts and just never getting anything. You run Ganyu and Blizzard? Yes. Well, sometimes. Most of the time I run around Blizzard. Sometimes I run her on Wanderers for Melt, and then something very cursed happens. There's something very cursed that happens when I run my Ganyu on Wanderers, and I'll let you try and see if you can figure out what happens when I run her on Wanderers. See, she looks fine, right? 2000 attack, 58 crit rate, 190 crit damage. She looks fine. And then you scroll down a little bit and you go, that looks pretty okay. And then you go, oh, what a lovely Yanfei. Oh. And sometimes it's even worse and this happens. And sometimes I switch to Yanfei and I go, Blizzard Stray or Yanfei, huh? And just, I think to myself, what did I do? What have I done? She still has a good ratio, and she still has a decent attack stat, but why is she using Blizzard Strayer? Yeah, so... sometimes I forget. It is a problem. There have been several times where I have loaded up either domains or I've gone into the Abyss, and I've realized that I haven't switched their artifacts back. And so I load in and I go, why isn't Yanfei doing any damage? And then I realize that I'm running her on Blizzard Strayer, and I go, oh. And I make a mental note to myself, always check. Always check and make sure that you're not using Blizzard Strayer on Yanfei. Wait. I can squeeze that. I can change that a little bit. This is really used for meme purposes. Just to have 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. Usually I use this one because it's better, but... no. There's a clear divide in like my artifacts between characters. Also, I believe Ayaka has no artifact. Yeah, she has no artifacts. Because Kaya has all of her artifacts. But there's a very clear divide in my characters of like who has artifacts and who doesn't. And you can see like, wow, look at all these nice 4 sets. And then you go, oh. Oh. Oh, wait, no, this is my favorite. What's my favorite anime? Your Lie in April. I know. I'd say. Up there. Your Lie in April's a good one. It depends on what I'm in the mood for, though. I've been watching. Oh, I need to finish watching. We need to watch episodes 7 through 12 of Oshiga Budokan because I started that last year, and by last year I mean like at the end of December. And then I said, "Come on, guys, we're gonna do an anime watch along." And then I just was like, "We'll do the first half, and then I'll do the second half later." So I might do that tomorrow. Tomorrow might be Oshiga Budokan episodes 7 through 12. I kind of want to watch New Game too. I want to watch it again. I want to listen to Alba, and I want to go, wow. What a great show about working in a corporate job. You like to cry? No, I just really like Your Lie in April. I just really like it. I don't know. I just really like it. I really like the dub too. I like the dub cast, so that's another reason why I watch it. But it was like... it was the... I think... well, let me see. It was the first anime I watched, so... it's got that kind of... It's special, you know? It's got that special spot, being the first one that I ever watched. and also I play piano. So that was actually why I watched it, because everyone was like, it's the piano, and I was like, oh. But no. My favorite one is One Piece. One Piece is one, I'll be honest, there are a lot of anime I haven't watched. One Piece is one of the ones that I have not watched. There are a lot of, like, so-called, like, popular or mainstream anime that I just have not watched. And, One Piece is one of them.
What's the hurry?
You know what? I kind of wasted my energy, but I'm gonna do this, because why not?
One with my blood.
It's worth it to not have to do... I didn't realize this was a Mirror Maiden, I thought it was a Season Mage. So, I'm fine not having energy on Xingqiu if it means not having to deal with the Mirror Maiden.
Be gone.
Submit for judgment.
Oh,
Be gone.
Cool it.
no, come back.
Purging. Dodge this.
There you go.
Belongs to ice and snow.
But anyway, I don't even know why I'm still playing Genshin. I don't even... I said this earlier, I don't even know why I loaded up Genshin. There's no reason for me to log into Genshin. I wasn't even planning on playing Genshin today. I've done my commissions. I've used my resin.
Such a slacker.
There's no event. I'm not gonna start a character quest. I don't know why I'm here. And by here I mean playing Genshin. You're addicted? Maybe. That's why? I think it's because Genshin's it's an easy game because there's like nothing to do in it, and because I don't feel bad about doing nothing into it. It's a very easy game for me to play on days like today where I don't actually want to like play games on stream. I just let up Genshin and I just go, I wonder what wacky things we can do today. Because I was going to play either Xenoblade or Code Vein, and I decided that there wasn't enough for me to do in Xenoblade that didn't involve a bunch of side quests, so I didn't want to do that. And I also decided that I didn't want to stream Code Vein because I like playing Code Vein by myself, just sitting here and just silently staring at the screen as I play it. I find that do you read manhwa? I do read manhwa, actually. I have just caught up on most of the ones I've been reading, or waiting for them to have more chapters released, so that's another reason why I feel like I've kind of felt burnt out. I've just been kind of stagnating in content to consume. I just caught up on Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I was like 9 chapters behind because I was like, I'm just gonna let this sit. I'm just gonna let it sit. Got other things. Give me some recommendations. I ran out. I presume that you've been reading any specific types. I'm gonna assume like action, like shonen. And I'm also gonna presume that you've like read like the popular ones. So I'm gonna presume that you've read Overgeared and Omniscient Reader and Solo Leveling and what's the other big one? SSS Class Disaster Hero, I guess. It's basically fantasy. Let's see. Oh, Infinite Gacha I really liked. The title's awful, and it doesn't sound interesting, but I thought it was pretty good. I really liked it so far. I read all that. Yeah, I figured. I've liked Infinite Gacha, but there aren't too many chapters out. There's only like 20 chapters out, so. Beginning After the End. The Beginning After the End. That's one that I haven't read. I think I'm only on chapter 26. I kind of want to get back into it. It just didn't grab me at the start, so I didn't continue to read it. Infinite Gotcha Hunter. I have read Infinite Gotcha. Have I read that? I think I have. Let's see. The Novels Extra was really good. The remake, Novels Extra remake. You haven't read the beginning after the end? No, I've only read a little bit of it. The Novels Extra I've been really liking a lot. And Return of the Frozen Player is pretty good. I liked it. I'm liking it so far. Infinite Mage is pretty nice, but there aren't too many chapters out, so that's kind of a shame because I'm liking it so far. I read the Novels Extra. Yeah, the Novels Extra. I like it. I don't know. I didn't like it too. Like I thought it was okay, and then I thought it was kind of but I'm liking it more now. Oh, the Academy's Undercover Professor is really exciting. It's exciting in the sense that like I want to know what happens. I want to see. I want to know. And Tyrant of the Tower Defense game is pretty good too. I really like those. Do you have any ones where the MC goes to a fantasy magic school? There's that new one that just came out. How to Survive. Was it How to Survive? What is it called? Let me find it. The Boundless Necromancer. That's not it. The Archmage Transcending. No, that's not it. Where is it? Where is it? Excuse me. Bookmarks. Oh, there's Life of a Magic. Yeah, Life of a Magic Academy Mage. The Professor one has like 25 chapters. Yeah, that's a nice one. There's one where it's about a kid and he's at like it's like Manhwa Hogwarts, except like all the teachers are crazy, so it's basically Hogwarts. There's also a Returner's Magic Should Be Special, and I guess they go to a school. Oh, Book Eater is another really good one. He goes to a school in that one, kind of. He is in a school. I think I really like Book Eater. I like the art for Book Eater, the art style. Talent Swelling Magician, vaguely, is at a school as well. What other ones? Oh, and like I said, Infinite Mage. He's currently at a school. I've read Returners and Book Eater. Book Eater's good. I like Book Eater. I really like the art. That's the biggest part I like about Book Eater. I don't know. I feel like I don't have anything. I don't have anything that's. I have to check that one out. Yeah, I like it. I feel like I don't have anything. I have, and even then, like most of the stuff that like the weird things that people haven't heard of, most of it's all like manga that have just gotten adaptation. Like every single manga that I've read within the past year got an adaptation either this year or last year. Eminence in Shadow got one. Reincarnation, the Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess got one. Faraway Paladin got one. Musaku Tensei got one. Fabi Niku got one. Like everything got an adaptation. My mom's calling, gotta go. Alright. Well, I'm glad I was able to think of one new one. And rip the bye Neon, bye. Hope you have a great whatever. Day, night, noon, afternoon, rest of the day. I guess people would say rest of the day if it's currently in the day, right? Like if it's not morning and it's not like night, people would just broadly say day, right? That's how that works. Have a great period of time. A period of time within 24 hours. And I'm still sitting here on Genshin. I don't. You are my favorite. You can't play favorites, Sophie. That's not fair. You can't pick favorites. I guess I'm just gonna be sat here. I'm quite good at this. I got so many onset Dendro goblets, but all of them have bad stats. You have a great period of time? Yes, I'll have a great period of time. Luigi, what do you mean? Everyone knows that you don't need stats on Dendro characters. What are you talking about? The only stats you need are if you're running Tignari, all you want is crit. And if you're running Kale or Dendro main character or Nahida, you just want EM. Like, I mean, like, around 5 onset EM and 5 onset Dendro. What are you talking about? Everyone knows that substats don't matter. Everyone knows they're absolutely worthless. Look at mine. She's got attack and crit damage. She has... They're basically all dead stats. They are pretty much all dead stats.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
You don't need artifacts. You don't need artifacts. You can just suffer. Yesterday I did an artifact conversion and 2 of them and 1 convert were Dendro but bad stats. Imagine having Dendro goblets. I don't even think I have 2, I think. Oh no, I have 4. One of them is this 3-star. It's a tiny miracle. I don't know. I don't use Dendro. I don't have Dendro DPS. My Lumine is just there to look pretty. She's there to be like, hey guys, excuse me, I'm here too. Genshin Stream 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hello, Tacti. This isn't a Genshin stream. I'd like to reiterate. I've done domains and I've done commissions and I've done stuff, and this is not a Genshin stream. I would like to reiterate, not a Genshin stream. If a Def Dendro comes out, that's about a jump. What do you mean? Because it's got... Wait, which one are you talking about? I have to go back. I don't, what? Looks like Genshin to me. Yeah, but I'm not streaming Genshin in the sense that I'm not actively doing anything in Genshin. I'm running around with this, like, Vampire Kaya team. I call it Vampire Kaya. Most people just say, that's Kaya Freeze. And I say, no, I do something very specific that makes this a vampire team and not just your normal Freeze team. But no, I'm only playing Genshin because, my message above that one, I have one that's 56 EM, 2.7 crit, and 26.2 defense. If a defense Dendro comes out, that's about a jump. You can only play the team at night? What, like Yorishika? I can only fall at night? Yoru no something something something? I can only fall asleep at night? No, that's why that's why it's a freeze team. He freezes the sun. Come here, Mirror Maiden.
My blade.
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get frostbite.
There, 800 health. Poggers.
Freeze.
200 health. Poggers.
Spirit blade.
Begone.
Swift and merciful.
Oh. That was rude of you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Wind strike. Can't dodge this.
Oh, she died as she teleported.
Time to go.
Doesn't Kaya have a stamina passive for Knight? How can I make Shingling and my profile more cursed? Put Heart of Death's 4-piece on her? You could do that. You could do that. Tacti, you just missed me showing off my Blizzard Strayer Yanfei. Like, literally, you just missed that. You could put Heart of Death on her. I put Heart of Death on Beto for a while. You could just stack a bunch of useless things on her. You could do Heart of Depth, but I feel like Heart of Depth is too basic. You gotta make something more cursed. You know? Like, there's a reason why I love my... You seen the Beto TCG? I actually only know about it because I saw your retweet talking about the D-Luke deck. Speaking of, I guess thank you for providing me a tiny modicum of content that I can use in my stream. This originally, I only did this because I think Luigi asked about... I brought up about how I caved in and I bought Primo Gems so I could pull for Raiden. And, sure, Kaya. I'm gonna lose this. Who cares? What did I do? I bought like $60 worth of Primos and I ended up with a C3 Raiden, so... It was... And so, I don't know. I know. Hey yo, share. Aha, it's time. I was like slightly tilted about it because I was going for Saracons. I wanted to get C6 because I had her at C4. I had her C1 off of the first banner. I got C1 Raiden on the first banner, and then I got C0, not C1, C0 Sara on her first banner. So I then tried to... I was like, okay, I'll try to get Saracons. I'm willing to do unholy things for a Welkin Moon right now. Enter a giveaway. Find those giveaways on Twitter, Tacti. Do it. Retweet, like, and follow. And so, I've been doing that. I was doing that. And rerun with Kokomi. I pulled for Kokomi because I wanted Hydro, and it ended up being a great choice. And I got C4 Sara, but still no C6, and I still didn't get my Raiden-Con. So this time I was like, I'm going for Raiden. So I got Raiden.
Go out and play.
And I still had no Sara. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy Primos until I can... I was like, I'm like 50 away from 70 pity. So I'm just gonna buy 50 pulls, and I'm gonna see if I can get Sara. And I got my 2 Saras. Or I guess maybe my 1 Sara. And I also got a Raiden. And then I just got another Raiden, completely randomly. And I was like, I guess this is how it goes. How much... I need... gross. Let's play this first. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. We're gonna... I'm gonna hope and pray. What's he got equipped on him? Oh, Cold Blood Strike. Annoying! He's probably gonna use that for me. I need those Homo Primos, but the next event gives Sara for free. Oh no! Oh no! I've been had. I've been duped. This is what I get for not looking at leaks or upcoming event calendars. Well, Liven, you're not getting any dice. It's too important. It's more important that I do this. Bruh. Oh. Bruh. He really just used... Bro really just used all his dice just for that. I'm joking. Imagine the next one gave Sara. Imagine. It's Lantern, right? Isn't it? Isn't that the next one? Bruh. What is this? What is this? I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to do the most Genshin TCG player thing ever and just forfeit and reroll all of my cards. I'm getting these Electro dice because I keep talking about Raiden. Come on, kill her. What are my objectives? Just winning? Okay, yeah. Come on. Save me the dice of having to switch and just have her.
I always keep an ace up my
Thank you.
sleeve.
This is gonna do. This does pierce damage, right?
Oh, so sorry.
Okay, I think my Shangling and my Prowl is pretty cursed. Who cares about Lantern, right? Hu Tao and rerun, baby! Imagine pulling on Hu Tao. Ha ha ha, got him. Funny joke, please laugh. I'm ready. I'm ready for that Yelan rerun. Should I just take him out? Should I just, like, annihilate him right here, right now? Should I do that to him? Should I do that? Should I really just, like, do that to him? I think I am. I think I am. I'm gonna play this. And then I'm just gonna end this man's dreams.
No, my sword.
Who cares if I get vaped next turn? My Hu Tao will finally enter the realm of sweaty min-max.
Doesn't look.
You can have the ultimate.
Well,
Did I say Hu Tao? I might have said Xinyan. If I did, I'm sorry. Your Hu Tao will finally be ultra cracked. She'll have it all. Okay. Well, I got 4 cards that I can draw this turn. Oh, you strategized, huh? You played Pot of Greed, but what does it do? Ayo, cards that could have been useful before. Ayo, cards that could have been useful before. Okay, well, we did not get it, so we are going to cry because we did not get the money. We are not going to be making money moves. 242 EM, 36k HP, 71, 256 crit rate. I saw. In the meantime, I've passively been building up, as a side note, I've been building up my own, like, meme Hu Tao pieces. Of just, like, keeping them in stock, just in case. And I'm gonna use this, see if I can get something good. Please. Crane returns, please. Okay, well. Okay, game. Fine. Fine. I guess I'll just do the scuffed run
Let me
instead.
read you a verse.
We're just gonna have to end this super scuffed, like. I added Shingling and Razor with just a physical.
Let's light it up.
Yep, thank
I have
you.
taught you everything I
It's time.
know.
It's time for the scuffing. Time to lose. I don't even have gamblers, so I can't even do anything. But I can take out Bennett. And I can just nuke Mona next turn.
Couldn't break the curse.
This is starting to get exciting.
Come on, Mona. What will you do?
Let me
Mirror
start.
reflection of doom? Oh no, you've frozen me. Whatever shall I do? I guess I'll play this Timmy card. Excuse me. And I guess I'll also play this Jade Chamber, because realistically, Liven is never going to get used. Aha, you're going to reroll your dice, eh? Looks like we're both going to be doing... Oh, now I get Crane Returns. How useful. Thank you, game. It'd be really funny if it gave me both Crane Returns and Gambler. That'd be extra funny. I can't wait to get Gambler and then have it be like the second card that gets deleted because I have too many cards in my hand. Oh wait, no, that already happened. Never mind. Okay. So, we're just gonna try and... just like body Mona. Yeah, that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and body Mona. How much damage is this gonna do? 5 damage? How much damage is this gonna do? 3 damage? Okay. 3 dice. Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Got you.
I don't know if that gives her a refraction. No, it doesn't. Okay. I probably should have given her a refraction just to make her life painful. But, I have not. So, we will now do this. And then I'm gonna sacrifice a card, and, Oh, she's gonna heal? Does that heal? Oh, no, that's switch character. Why did she... What? Okay. Well, we're gonna Come on. Oh, is it still her turn? Oh, she didn't. Okay, I see. Forgot. Sacrifice this. Wow. Well, bam. I won, Kaya. Now that I've done my TCG match, because Tacti talked about TCG, oh, I got an achievement. Exit. I guess we put Genshin in the background. And I guess I just either end my stream or I go back to what I was doing. Da 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 da. What can I buy? Oh, I bought all these. I bought all these. I guess next I gotta focus on clearing these out, I guess. I just don't know what I want to buy out of these. It's not quite as simple as just buy all the event cards, buy all the food. They might be useful. I don't know. I thought about maybe buying these, but then I thought about like, well, how many of these are actually going to be useful, right? Like for the deck I play, I probably want to buy Tian, Liben, Timmy, and that's it, really. Maybe Jade Chamber and Worf. And then all of these, like, why would you even buy these? I guess because you have nothing else to do. I do have other things to do right now. Like... Kazuha. Oh. Like, get this close-in shot on Kazuha. Can you rate my... Oh, yeah. I can do that. I forgot that you didn't build her. I like the EM, or the ER. I like the ER. Archaic Petra. That's pretty good. That is a pretty good one. I rate this. I rate that. That's poggers. Respect. Respect for running Archaic Petra. You went against the grain. Respect on the Razor, too. Is this still your, like, cracked out Diona? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't this still your cracked out DPS Diona? Wait a second. Oh, she ascends with... I was gonna say, wait, how does she have 58 cryo damage bonus? I forgot. She ascends with cryo damage. Oh no, the sword's spazzing out. It's in the camera. We love cursed builds. It's not really cursed, but I do have my horrible ratio on Tartaglia. It's 22/160. It is kind of cursed. He's level 80 with an 80 weapon, and he's very close to having his things. His talents are quite high. How Sucrose can shred Dendro. Did you do something awful to Sucrose as well?
I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear.
Aha, Deep Woods. You know, sometimes somebody's got to do it. Is this 5-piece Deep? It is 5-piece Deepwood. I remember, was it on stream? I think it might have been on stream. I don't think it was. We ran the Scaramouche domain with some co-op people, like I did it with some randos. And we all decided that we were gonna run all Animo DPS. So we had one Scaramouche that carried us, and the rest of us ran around doing like tiny bits of damage. Maybe Eulamanes take damage from the Fizz Gob. Razor seems kind of lacking though in Cursed. Are his stats super good, or are they really bad? What you could do... You could do something like Kutching and just run like Freeze Razor. Like run him with Chongyun and put him on like 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. They're okay. You could do that. You could also run him as like a Noblesse bot, or as like a Tenacity bot. That could be something you could do. What if I said I don't have a single Blizzard? Oh, right. That's why the strongbox exists. I forgot. I forgot that you don't like... You go haha Nahida, haha Raiden, haha Hu Tao, haha Yelan, and that's pretty much it. I forgot that you don't do cryo. You've got a pretty good ratio, don't you? Oh, that's okay. Ningguang's stats are very stable. They just kind of exist, and I don't mess with any of her artifacts. And so she always ends up with something passable. Anyway, since Tacti has lurked, I do use cryo. Just look at my Diona. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. It's like saying that I use cryo because I use Eula. It's like saying I'm a cryo main because I use Eula. I run Melt Ganyu. I run Melt Ganyu too, though. Sometimes. Most of the time she does not run Melt, though. Most of the time she's on Freeze. Just because I only have one Wanderer set. Well, it's really just normal charge attacks now. Oh no. But even then, that's pretty good. I think Wanderers, I think it's the best generalist set, I would say, for Ganyu. Because it performs well no matter what you do. It might not be the best in every scenario, but it always performs well. Wanderers is a very solid artifact set. Will any character ever make me farm Crimson or Blizzard? It depends. Will you ever... Wait, what do you have? You have Hu Tao, right? What do you run on Hu Tao? Do you run Shiminawa on her? Or are you running two pieces? You have Hu Tao, right? I'm not just tripping, right? You have Hu Tao, right? Shimigawa? Okay. That's what I assumed. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I was like, I remember. We fought Thundering Manifestation. You brought Hu Tao and Yelan. I like how you and Tacti are the two versions of Hu Tao. The Crimson Witch Hu Tao and the Shimigawa Hu Tao. Well, I mean... I don't know. I don't know what new, like, cryo characters they would run that would want Blizzard Strayer. I mean, Sumeru doesn't really have any, like, DPS. If Tacti saw my Homa, I wonder how he would feel. Oh, that's right. Tacti, get in here. You need to get... I'm gonna ping you. I'm gonna ping you in Discord... not Discord. Because I don't have Discord open. I'm gonna ping you in Twitch. Tacti, close your eyes. I have something to show you. I could DM on Twitter too, but that's excessive. I don't even know if he's paying attention to chat. But I think it's a bit much if I were to open up Discord and ping him in Discord, or ping him on Twitter. Imagine he likes Xiao too. Is this your... Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know what? Oh wait, no, we're ruining the surprise. Oh right, isn't this your Calamity Queller? Isn't this your Calamity Queller Rosaria? Oh no, this is Primordial. Your Animo Damage Rosaria. She's built different. She's just built different. Wait, what's her goblet? Okay, that's what I thought. Good thing he went to lurk mode. What is your Barbara? I don't remember. Oh, did you took out Razor to change him? What is Barbara? She DPS Barbara? Widsith? Ocean Huge Clam? Is she a Harmacy? She does it all. She heals. She damages. She has no elemental bonus. What did you do? Did you give her an HP? I mean, it has to be, right? An HP goblet? It has to be HP. There's not enough attack for it to be attack. Do I even want to? Oh, you can click on these. Is that new? Isn't this like not your aren't these like separate artifacts? Because I know you. Do you just swap them all? Do you just have your Hu Tao sit around with no artifacts until you switch around? I'll put the Ocean Onset HP Goblet. I can't imagine that this is what, right? These are a separate set, aren't they? And these aren't your Hu Tao artifacts, are they? I don't swap, but these are better? Oh. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I like the 56 EM. I feel that. I feel that. Wait, how did this roll? Wait. How did you get this to roll it? Wait, how does this exist? 5.8 crit rate. So like 1 crit rate roll. EM rolls and like 1 HP roll? So what, did it start with 3 substats? First one was HP, and then HP, so that's 2, and then crit rate's 3. And then the remaining into EM? I do have better things I can give Toma. Time to buff him. Wait, how did this happen? I'm actually genuinely curious about how those substats handled out. Because you have 53 EM on that Sans. But wait, how did you get that? I don't know. Am I blocking? I am. How did you get that? Because my Kutching also has 56 EM, but her substat distribution is much different than yours. She's got a ton of crit damage. How did you do that? How did that happen? Did you get minimum? Is it minimum rolls and everything somehow? I like also that she has EM. Like, she has 156 EM. What is she gonna use that for? Like, she has 63 EM on the goblet and 56 on her feather and 37 on her sand. Like, what is she ever gonna use that for? It's time. I'll run electrocharged Kutching.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Anyway, enough about that. Tacti is not here. He will not experience the pain of Luigi's cursed character showcase. I was gonna do something. At some point, let me stretch. I was gonna do something. Now I just don't know. I came in without a plan. I still don't have a plan. And now I'm continuing without a plan. Let me... You know the great thing about having the separate mic though, not using the headset mic? Being able to take off my headset and not having to worry about like, oh no, now you can't hear me. The problem with Toma artifacts is... he has to compete with Diona. Oh, that's why you should farm for Crimson Witch right there. There's your reason to farm, Luigi. You know what you should do, Luigi? I'll give you a reason to farm Blizzard Strayer. No, I'll give you a reason to farm Crimson Witch. Both can't have the most correct Shimigawa. You should farm Crimson Witch so you can run a Crimson Witch Eula. You should pull for Eula, get her C6, get her Triple Crown, get her R5 on Song of Broken Pines, and then run Crimson Witch on her with the most correct substats you've ever seen in your life. And then you can put her in her showcase. You can level her up to 90 and you can just never use her. And I will go, why? Why have you done this to me? That's my proposition for you. I'm actually kind of glad that they haven't announced the Eula rerun yet. Like, they put the Yelan rerun out there. So now I know that I have at least until after the Yelan rerun before Eula comes back. So, I don't know. I'm excited for more Eula reruns. I'm excited because I've been slowly building back up my artifact sets to have separate artifacts. So I at least have a passable 2-piece set that I could run with Song of Broken Pines if I ever decided to get it. And I realized something since I don't know if I ever talked about this on stream, but I've realized things about Song of Broken Pines and the insanely high base attack it has for no reason. And that is the fact that it is in fact good for Eula in the sense that since she has such high multipliers, she really just attack. Attack. I don't think it has. No, I don't think it has. I think these are still the same.
This scenery
I can
is
check Diona though. Yeah, no. Diona's definitely the same.
convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I got a hangnail. And it's really been bugging me. But anyway. I had a plan. I'm gonna go find a cover of Dawn of Fire. Here it is. Do 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 do. I hope that the song sounds really quiet on the stream, but I don't really know because it's hard to tell. But it's hard to tell. Do 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 do.淡い好きに見とれてしまうから暗い足元も見えずに I should just mute Genshin and have something interesting on stream. 温度の気がつけないまま遠い夜の星がにじむ Where should we go? Oh, the camera's all weird. Oh, the camera got all messed up. したいことが見つけられないから急いだふりうつむくまま転んだ後に笑われてるのも気づかないふりをするのだ形のない歌で朝を描いたまま浅いgoing off of memory 冷たくない君の手のひらが見えた淡い空けど蛍 Oh, it's no, not though. You know what? Let me actually pull up the lyrics somewhere. Just to have them. Do 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 do. I can hang on a little bit without them. 自分がただのシミに見えるほど嫌いなものが増えたので地球の裏側へ飛びたいなら無人の駅に届くまで Where are we? 昨日の僕に出会うまで胸が痛い悲しさを向くたびに君がまた遠くを行くんだ夢を見たい僕らを汚せ さらば昨日より咲く日の花 I just thought of something more interesting to do. I just thought of something more dynamic and slightly more immersive to do, even if he's not playing anything. Tomo must have changed by now. Surely he must have changed by now. Mitsu ni utsuru hana o mite ita. There it is, 154 EM. Let's go, baby. Mitsu ni kasumu suki o mite ita. That is Atoma. He will do numbers. Kara Natsu ga konai mama no sora o egaita nara Kimi ga boku o warau darou ka Akegata no yume ukabu tsuki ga mieta Sora I wish my EM world like that stands for Vivi Tanara Toi Natsu no mukou e Sumetaku nai Kimi no te no hira ga mieta Awai asayake no yozora. I should change the title to just singing the same song over and over again. Well then. Natsu ga konnai mama no machi o ima ino hiro yoake to hotaru. I don't know what that sounded like. I can't imagine it sounded great. Don't worry, I'm fine. I presume it sounded much worse than it actually was, having not being able to hear it. Oh, I see. Twitch disconnected. Yeah, I can't imagine that sounded amazing. But no, it was okay. What if I roll Eula and use Viridescent Venom on her? I'd accept that. I'd take that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something that makes this not fall. Is it really? Whoa, that's wild. The screen's enough to throw off the center of balance like that? What happened was, I currently have I have a laptop, I have a Chromebook set up, like, hanging on the side of my desk. Because I was staring at the lyrics and I wanted to have it in front of me, so I was still looking forward. And, I tipped the screen, I folded the screen down so I could hit the enter key so I could pull up my friends list in Genshin. And when I did that, I leaned it back again to then hit escape because I didn't want to like bump anything. And when I did that, it threw off the center of gravity and it just like tumbled off the side. So that's what you heard. It fell very slowly. Like it kind of like tipped and I kind of caught it and then it kind of slipped again and then it hit my leg and then it just kind of slid across my lap and then it slid off my knees and then it kind of gently slid onto the ground. But now you have the new title of the stream, singing the same song over and over and over again. I said, what if I did that to Eula and heard that noise? Could it be coincidence? Oh, I love stream delay. I love stream chat delay. かっこいいから好きなんじゃない好きだからかっこいいんだよ Should I pull up the lyrics for that? I'm gonna sing Skidakada. かっこいいから好きなんじゃない好きだからかっこいいんだよ誰かの味方にされてもなんともないだって私のヒーローいつもいない Can you do something? I don't know the lyrics. Let's see. I'm gonna be staring at them. こいいから好きなんじゃない好きだからかっこいいんだよ誰かに馬鹿にされてもなんともないだって私のヒーローいつも眠いっていうくせに時給は起きるというとことかみんなの前ではクールなのに家の前では出れるとことか本当に愛してやまないあなたのこと私だけのヒーローになってよ LINE だってしてたいし一緒に行かれたりしたよ放課後部活に行くあなたにまたねって独り言休みの日だって会いたいし幼稚園のもしていたいけどそんな雪はちっとなくて呆れるな振り向いて欲しくて意識して欲しくて香水をつけて一人でむせてあなたが欲しくてあなたのものになりたくて明日こそ終わって寝でシミュレーションあなたを考えながらまた明日 Ugh. This song requires too much breathing for me. It's too fast. There's too much happening too high up. Kawaiiから好きなんじゃない好きだから可愛いんだよ誰かに馬鹿にされてもなんともないだって僕のヒロイン今日こそ生きるっていうくせに結局授業で出ることがみんなの前では天場なのにあがんがい生ではどういうことか What? 本当に愛してやまない君のこと僕だけのヒロインになれないから勉強とかしてあげたいし一緒に映画ときに行きたいよ放課後友達と俺を君にバイバイって独り言君のストーリーに乗れたいし俺の彼女自慢もしててみたいけど琥珀なんかで嘘つきて呆れるな Please let me catch my breath just for a second before continuing ベッドにすぐつけてベッドになっちゃって君が欲しくて君のものになりかけて明日こそ終わってじゃあその日のシミュレーション君を考えながらまた明日 I'm really losing it. At least I have a nice chance to catch my breath during the bridge, or like in the instrumental part before the bridge. And it's gonna catch me off guard when I have to come back into the song. Do 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 あなたにあなたの相談をしたんだ君がどこの相談をしてかんだしてかなうわどうかなんて言わないだよ他の男になんて行くなよずっと見ててよ振り向いて欲しくて意識して欲しくてずっと隣にいてくれませんかあなたが好きなの君の欲しく思うよ明日こそ終わって今日もシミュレーション君という日は息子の香りがしたんだ I feel like that goes pretty well considering I don't really know the song and I know the one part of it and then every other time I just go words escalates What are the lyrics? Let me look at Escalate. That's the new MA song that just came out. Who sings the song about us pain and sorrow? Kagami Utsushi no go wo sumashita furi sukote mitsumete ta. Kurikaisu itami ima de shienu akoga. I forgot he has it. I forgot he had the album thing at the end, and that surprised me. Tatoeba. I know Katamoi is much too high, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna sing it. Tatoeba, kimi no mukau ni mukashu ni. I don't think that's right. Shiwa ga. Such a common kind of scene, but yet it's only me. Forgotten dun dun dee. Softly cradled by the breeze, the summertime seas, a chair ever lonely. I don't know what I'm doing. But through the night we left behind just one night. I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? Kakoi kara. This is also Skidaka. Kara suki nan janai, suki da kara kakkoi in da yo. Dereka ni bakari saite mo nanto mo nai, datte watashi no hero. Itsumo nemoite yukusu ni, jikyou wo kiteru tokoto ka. Minna mo no ede wa kuru nano ni, no mae de wa nakoto ko ka. 本当に愛してやまないあなたのこと私だけのヒーローになってよ LINE だってしてたし一緒に帰ったりしたよ放課後部活に行くあなたにまたねデートよいごと休みの昼って会いたいし言いたいけど他のうちは言ってもなくて呆れるな If I got scarred out by accident instead of catching pulling for farther on Goroi Imagine I gave twin a frightened adventure Where are we? あなたの脳に針が来て明日ごそわって What is this? Is this an acoustic version? It sounds really different. Yeah, you really can't hear it. You really can't hear it over me singing. Okay, good. That was the point. The whole point was for it to sound like really bad a cappella. Should I just go back? Should I just go back to like Spirits of the Sea or like should I just do Dawn and Firefly again? Is that the play? Is that the play? Just singing the same thing over and over and over again. I think I should. I think I'm gonna. You know what? Now I'm thinking out loud. People fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. Hoping that you understand. I don't know if that's the right part of that song. But honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Take my head in your beating heart. Wait, right? Take your head in my beating heart, or something like that. I'm thinking now loud. Maybe we found love. What? Where we are. I thought about doing I thought about finishing up, or not finishing up, but I thought about maybe doing Elma, the Elma stream, because I did one of them. 2 more left. I thought about doing the Elma stream, but then I was like, I don't know if I have the energy to do Elma stream. Now, I would say I do, but it's been too long. I'm not going to start the Elma stream now. We're almost 3 hours in. 3 hours of nothing. And nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of was the Greatest Show? The Never, Never, Never Enough. かっこいいから好きなんじゃない。好きだからかっこいいんだよ。誰かに言う。The 3 hours wasn't nothing. It was a real nothing stream. It's not as bad as the time I molded when the Raiden banner came back. That stream was bad. You helped make my Shangling and Tomo more cursed. I'm glad that you got something out of it, Luigi. I'm glad. You know, here's something interesting. Here's something fascinating that I found. I keep in the back of my mind, I really want Tacti to be here for a stream where I'm singing, because I don't think he's been at any of them. And he has, like, tactically avoided somehow, like, every single stream and every part of the stream. Like, even when he does show up, like today, he joined in after I was done doing that, done singing, came in for, like, the brief, like, Genshin part where I was, like, like, no, I'm not playing Genshin. And then he left again. And then, I know. That needs to be the new... Either it's gonna be a running joke, or I need to, like, tactically, like, the next time he shows up, I'm gonna drop everything that we're doing in the stream, and I'm gonna start singing Dawn and Firefly. I don't know, just in my back of my mind, I'm just like, man, every time. I never something. Piece of Art's a good song. 多分私じゃなくていいね。余裕ない二人であったし、気づけば喧嘩ばかりしてさ、ごめんね。ずっとそばだな。What if for the 7th slot I put a level 1 Mona? You should. Level 1 Mona with no artifacts. You know what? Fine. I've done this to myself. So my friends were go, hey yo. What? You always wanted her. That's where they're wrong. They don't realize that you just wanted her to have her. You didn't actually want her to use her. You just want her to have her. It's why people say, well, why do you gacha? Why those pictures exist online? You can just look at them online. And they say, no, but it's different though. It's different though. Okay, so I'm gonna play Dry Flower. And I'm gonna not be able to sing it, and I'm just gonna try and go off memory while I pull up lyrics. If you remember... Oh, I can tell that OBS is spazzing out because I can see Genshin dying. Oh, I can see everything dying. 多分私じゃなくていいね。余裕ない二人であったし。気づけば喧嘩ばかりしてさ、ごめんね。ずっとそばのと言わずば、きっと私だけだからなんて。な部屋でさ、あなたばかり話してたよね。もしいつかどこかで出たら、日夜のことを笑ってくれるかな。冬もちゃんと話せないけれど、あなたが眠った後に泣くのはいや、声も顔も不器用なとこも全部嫌いじゃないの。ドライフラワーみたい。君との日々もきっと色あせる。And that's the song, that's the part that everyone cares about. Should I change it so you can actually hear the music, or is it funnier if it's just me singing with no music? I feel like I have enough good runs. I feel like I've done some of the songs enough times with no background music, so I'll put it back. I'll crank it back up, and then maybe you'll be able to hear it just a little bit. I don't even know why I still have Genshin open. But now we're reaching that point. I can tell that the file size has gotten very large because I can see Genshin start to like spaz out. It's really like, there it goes. It's really struggling. I can see the frame hitching. I can tell I'm looking at a really disgusting VOD that's gonna have a stupid file size that's gonna make me cry inside. Isn't that right, Kazuha? That's why he looks like this. That's him looking at the file size. Anyway, I think with that in mind... No transition. I stay in the same spot. No transitions. I stay in the same spot, but suddenly, the background behind me melts away. And it is no longer hit mobile game Genshin Impact. Durai ifu wawa. I could let's ooh-wooify a song. Wawa mitai kimi I don't even know how I would do that. Owai suki ni mitowete shimau kawa kowai ashimoto mo miyazuni. I don't know. I think now thinking about it, I don't really want to do that. So no. Do I end the stream? Have we gotten to the part of the stream where I'm not doing anything and I just go, should I end the stream? You know, do I get to the part where I just go train of thought and I just start rambling? We've got one more song, I think, coming out before Gento. I thought they were going to release a couple more, but I guess not. I want news about Seabed. Wait, it's out. It's out. Seabed is out. The first episode is out. It's done. It came out last year, and by last year I mean on the 30th of December. It's out. Is it on the Switch? Please tell me it's on the Switch. No, is it only on PC? Is it only gonna be for PC? Oh. No. Let's see. Is it gonna, let's see. I'm gonna see if it's gonna be available. Is it gonna be available on Switch eventually? I need to know. I need to know. There's gonna be 3 episodes and then a bonus episode. Is it gonna go on Switch? Cause like I'll buy it again on Steam. I will. Like, I'll do that. I'll do it. Let me. I'm scrolling through their site. Seabed's on sale even right now. Gives a Steam key and DRM free download. It's on sale right now. It's $4 off. You want to buy Seabed? It's currently $15.99 on the Fruitbat Factory store. It's on sale. It is on sale right now. I kind of wanna play it on. Let's see. I want to do it. I want to play it right now. I want to play it. It's out. I didn't know it was out. I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Let's see. Is it going to be on Switch again? Are they going to release it on Switch? I hope they do. I'm gonna check. See if first I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look at the Fruit Bat Factory Twitter, and I'm gonna see if they've if they have put it up. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm quite good at this. People are getting things to Sophie. That's great. That's great. I'm not getting audio cues for whatever reason. Oh, it's because I have the thing muted. Let me unmute that. I was too engrossed with Seabed. Okay, so they currently have plans to release it on Switch eventually, when the entire audio collection is released. Though, it's only plans. It's nothing set in stone. They'd have to figure. Apparently, I guess there's some behind the scenes stuff they have to figure out to do that. I don't know what that is, but. Oh. Do I just buy Seabed again? Do I buy Seabed again just to get this first episode for one stream? Do I buy Seabed again on Steam just so I can buy this one episode for that's 13 minutes long for one stream, and then wait like 3 more months to buy the second episode and then the third episode and then the extra episode, and then probably buy them all again on Switch? Do I buy Seabed again? This is the part that if I could summon Tofu and Dawn, I would. If I could summon Tofu, I would. I'd be like, Tofu, quick, Seabed. You know what? You know what? I'm going to Twitter right now. I'm finding that tweet from Fruit Bat Factory, and I'm gonna say, whoa, I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna let everybody know. Everybody in my interactions thing. Follower list. Fruit Bat Factory. I'm gonna let everybody know. I am liking this. I am gonna quote retweet this. Okay, I'm drafting the tweet. There it is, the appropriate amount of neon flare. And I was the 100th like. I was the 100th like. That's screenshot worthy. The 100th like of the Seabed announcement. How long until Haruto's return as the true main character in his Bankai? Probably next week. I just didn't want to play Zenki today because I wasn't like ready for it. I wasn't mentally ready for Zenki. Haruto Higurashi when they cry. You know something else? I'm in this weird like game purgatory. I really want them to finish Project Cat like right now. Oh, I mean what chapter we were on last? I forgot whose it was. Oh, we are currently on... We just started Minamo's chapter. So... Minamo. So, we are on chapter 3. So, I will say, technically Haruto is never... Is he? I don't remember. I don't think Haruto ever goes back to being like the character we control. Maybe he does. Maybe at the very end he does. But we've got, 8 chapters, I think. I think it's 8 chapters. So we've got 4 more chapters, not including this one. Or no, we have 5 chapters. Yeah, because we're in chapter 3. At the end, he's gonna pull out Excalibur. I'm gonna find the rusty broadsword or the rusty greatsword. We're gonna clean it with the boar scales. We'll have a 200 attack weapon. That's gonna be his Excalibur. Haruto Higurashi when they cry. You're gonna see me mauled more and more. I know I keep saying this. You're gonna see me mauled more and more the more we keep playing the game. It's just gonna be a Neon who's ever more defeated every time. Every time he streams, he's just gonna be more and more defeated. He's gonna go, what is the point? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Also, I know it's not Wonderwall, but that's funnier, right? It's funnier if I say, anyway, here's Wonderwall, and then start the song. Let me move myself over too. Ooh, screen tore just a little bit there. Don't like screen tearing. That's not good. I'm gonna mute the background music too. So in the stream, it's just gonna be a lot of dead air and then me singing poorly. 淡い好きに見とれてしまうから暗い足元も見えずに I can't wait to have really like S's. 飲んだことに気がつけないまま遠い夜の星がにじむ Do 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 da 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 したいことが見つけられないから急いだふりうつむくまま staring straight at the camera. 転んだ後に笑われてるのも気づかないふりをするのだ。Should I get really up on the mic? 立ちのない歌で朝を描いたまま浅い夏の向こうに冷たくない君の手のひらが見えた淡い空明けのホタル Did you not, was that not what you wanted? Do 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 do. Where are we? 自分がただのシミに見えるほど嫌いなものが増えたので地球の裏側へ飛びたいのだ無人の駅に届くまで昨日の僕に出会うまで胸が痛いから下を向くたびに君がまた遠くを行くんだ夢を見たい僕らを汚せさらば昨日世に咲く日の花ドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥ And then we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. 水に映る花を見ていた What if I really went見ていた熱にかすむ月を見ていたから夏が来ないままの空を描いたなら君は僕を笑うだろうか明け方の夢浮かぶ月が見えた空朝が来ないままで息ができたなら遠い夏の向こうへ冷たくない君の手のひらが見えた淡い朝焼けの夜空Every time there's Yozora, I always think of Kingdom Hearts. That's just what I think of. Every time, regardless, I go Kingdom Hearts. 夏が来ないままの街を今愛の色夜明けとホタル There we go. I did it again. I did it again. And then I could sing it again and again and again. And something's not right. Something is buffered. Something is buffering. Buffer? Something was definitely buffering. On my end, not on the stream's end. The stream should be going. We fast 3 hours. Let's go, baby. What? Wait. Wait. Wait, hold on. Am I live or am I not live? Hold on. Am I live or am I not live? Hold on. Is this not an OBS no moment? Wait, is this not an OBS no moment? Hold on. Hold on. I think we're good. I think we're good. Are we? Are we? Are we? Danwa? Danwa? I'm just gonna really get up on my mic and just wait. I'm gonna reload Twitch. I'm just gonna keep talking like this. I'm probably not on camera. Probably out of the shot, but I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna be able to hear it, and once I hear myself whispering in my headset, I'll know that Twitch is back up, and I'll know whether or not the stream is actually dead. I don't think it's dead, and this will all be in the recording anyway, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Ooh. Headset bumping into the pop filter. Oh, there it goes. Okay. There it goes. Okay, so with that in mind, I might end the stream there. That might be where I end the stream. Purely because I don't want an VOD that's super long. And I am starting to get a little tired. So I'm going to debate internally what I should do about seabed. I need to decide. I need a seabed explanation. Moogie just went live. That's cool. Just now, like right now, she went live. Yeah, I don't want a super long VOD, so maybe I'll just end it here. With me panicking about the stream crashing. But not being quite crashed yet. Is anyone live? Anyone live? What was that? What's that? What is that? I heard something. I couldn't tell if that was Mike or is that something from my mic or is that something I was hearing? What was that? I heard like two little. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it might. Oh, it might have. I might have bumped my pop filter. That might have been it. I don't think anyone else is live. Are they? I don't think anyone's live. Is anyone playing Seabed? No. People still don't play Seabed. It's a shame. I have a corner on the Seabed market. Nobody else plays Seabed. No one's playing this either. Okay. Okay. And I don't want to really, I don't know. I wasn't really streaming anything today, so I'm not gonna go category rating. Maybe I should look around. Maybe I should, on off days, maybe I should just spend my time browsing through live streamers so then I can raid them. Maybe that's what I'll do. Come on, Neon, you gotta start networking. You gotta start networking. But no, maybe tomorrow we'll finish up Oshiga Budokan. Maybe that's what we'll do. Really low-key, kinda. Low-key, kinda. I think I'm gonna go eat, and then I think I'm just gonna go play Code Vein. So, and by play Code Vein, I mean probably play Code Vein. A little bit. Just a little bit. And contemplate what to do about Seabed. Before I turn into seabed, my voice is trapped in bubbles you can't see or hear. I'm losing breath. I can't move yet. I close my eyes. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll finish Oshiga Budokan. And then I want to try and... I want to get back into Zenki. I want to finish Zenki definitively. Finish up Zenki 0. And then, I don't know, I might uninstall Tower of Fantasy. I might uninstall it. Like, I don't wanna, because I want to play it, but at the same time I, like, don't want to play it, but I kind of do want to play it, so... It's kind of been floating around in game purgatory. I don't know, I feel like I really just, like... I don't know, I feel like I just really wanted to stream today because I wanted to mess around with my mic. I think this is the main reason why I decided to stream today, just so I could mess with my mic. I like how I really gotta like turn my head to get up on my mic. I guess I don't have to, I could just face this way. I also could just, it's on a stand. I could just extend the stand and just like do this and just extend my mic closer to my mouth. I don't have to move my head over that far. It's on a arm stand for a reason. It's got an arm for a reason. It extends and retracts for a reason. But no, I'm excited. Letters to Elma, I don't know how long they are. Well, not Letters to Elma, Elma's Diary. I don't know how long it is, but I want to do that too. So maybe that's what we'll do. I think tomorrow I'm going to take it. Because Saturday's always been like, ooh, it's Neon doing something weird, which today was. But, I think tomorrow either Oshiga Budokan or, just like Elma's Diary and listening to the album. Because we've already did half of the Elma Amy story, so I kind of want to close that out and finish it. Even if I don't do plagiarism and read the book, I still want to like level that out. And I still haven't read Ride Your Wave yet. I've read bits and pieces of it, but I still haven't read Ride Your Wave yet. I might not do that. I'm just gonna walk that back now. After talking about it for a long time and not doing it, now's the time where I'll walk back that statement. Oh, the mic sounds kind of far away now. Okay. But yeah. Anyway. Outro. I'm me, you're you, I stream, you watch. Usually that's how that works. I don't know, maybe you stream and I watch, I don't know. But I would hope that if I'm streaming and you're the viewer, that if I'm the streamer and you're the viewer, I'm the one streaming and you're the one viewing. Hopefully that's not the other way around. It could be, I suppose, maybe, but not in this particular content. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just trying to come up with some sort of ending, and it's not really an ending at all. So with that being said, there is no background music. It has been dead silent. Let me turn that back on, because it has been dead air every time I am not talking. And with that, having officially been over 3 hours, I am going to probably check Discord and Twitter about Seabed. So if you have any opinions about that, weigh in. I will see them. I might not respond to them, but I will see them. Just like I will see bed comedy. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow for probably another what someone could say would be a lazy stream. If it's reaction content, that really is lazy. But it might not all be reaction content. It might be reading content. So if it is reading content and you like listening to me talk, or particularly you like listening to me talk at length in a pretty standard level voice that doesn't really change much, maybe with a tiny bit of inflection put on it, maybe a little bit of a voice done as I like when I'm reading, or if there are characters, I might do specific voices just to differentiate maybe between Amy and Elma and then the other characters. That will be tomorrow. Or it won't. It'll just be me sitting here watching Oshiga Budokan and going, ha ha ha, you're so funny, Orepio. So, with that in mind, as I close out the stream again and again, as I keep saying that the stream's going to end and I'm ending the stream and then proceed to not end the stream because I keep rambling about something about an ending to end the stream, which in some ways is a very Neon thing to do. It is a very classic thing to do. Man, things sure were easier for those 2 streams where I just didn't talk and didn't have a mic, and so I would just end the stream and just go bye and hit end stream. Man, those were the days, weren't they? So with that in mind, like, favorite, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook. There is no Facebook. There is no page. You can't follow me there. I don't even have a Facebook. Things that people say. Although you really can't subscribe on Twitch without getting like a Twitch sub. Well, if Seabed can get 3 DLC episodes and an extra episode, I will hope that World End Phenomenon will come out eventually. Oh, also, I know. Okay, Luigi, if you're here, this one's for you. This one's for you. And anyone else who has been interested in other things that I've been doing, other games. I'm gonna move my mic because it feels like I'm kind of, the mic sounds kind of weird, like kind of canny. In about a week maybe, I will, no, about a week and a half. I might have something that could derail the current schedule. So, the current plan is Zenki, and when we finish Zenki, I will be playing Hollow Knight. I will say, Seabed could throw that for a loop. The other thing that could throw that for a loop, and might throw that for a loop, is Emblem Engage! And with that being said, I think the only thing I have to say now is schedules are a lie. And also, Jotunheim Lullaby, get out of here. Get out of here. Time to get something that will definitely get me copyrighted, but it's a good thing that this VOD won't have any music in it. YouTube, on the other hand, who knows? Let's go, baby.